got a haircut today. I'm not used to it yet. Alright, so today we're playing Crash Bandicoot on the Switch. So first, I wanted to say this is not out yet. This comes out Friday, so tomorrow. Thank you so much to Activision for giving me the code to check this out early. And free, of course. Thank you so much. Can't believe that that's actually a thing I am saying. Forgot to turn my volume down a little bit. Whoops, let me do that real quick. There we go, that should be better. Oh, wow.
What game is this?
Alright, you know what? Again, if you do it like that, I don't mind. We're playing Crash Bandicoot the Sane Trilogy, which technically I've already 100%ed on PS4, but now I can play it in the palm of my hand. Or on a TV anyway. Who cares? I'm ready. Alright, so since I usually stream for around 3 hours, I was planning on doing like... I was planning on doing 1 hour for Crash 1, 1 hour for Crash 2, 1 hour for Crash 3, and we'll check out the new level in Crash 3 once we get to that point, if that's alright with you guys. So, someone asked how to record the Switch. All you have to do is get a capture card, because the Switch, you know, it's a home console. All you would need to do is take the HDMI from the Switch, plug it into your capture card, and that's what I'm doing. So... I'm always ready? That is super untrue. And I apologize if the chat looks a little different. For some reason, YouTube changed the dimensions of the chat, and I had to go reset everything, and now it's a little smaller for me. So I'm trying my best here. Also, does the red ball mean nothing to you? It doesn't mean anything to me now, because I found a blue one, and I figured that fit me better. So, let's start with Crash Bandicoot. And I did play this a bit yesterday, because I couldn't stream it yesterday. So I wanted to just play around with it. Also, if you notice over there... There we go. Sorry, my camera's mirrored now. I got a bunch of stuff from... Too Many Games. I got a little Waluigi. Got some cool... I hate this. I'm just gonna turn around. Got a Mario figure from... I think it's one... I don't know, one of the later RPGs. And there's a Sonic statue. And I even have my Crash Bandicoot and Cortex Skylanders up there, which I played the game one time. It's not very good. And then I have a little 3D Geno as well. And I'm gonna hang some posters back there and fill up that empty space. It was good stuff.
The vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do.
It is really cool luck. I mean, I would go as far as to say I'm pretty, lucky. So, again, I've already finished this game on PS4, but now I have it when I go on vacation, and I have it whenever I want. So that's pretty cool. So you moved? I didn't move, no. I just set some stuff up over there. I moved the camera, though. The game will crash? No. No. Okay, here we go. So this is what the game looks like on the Switch. You notice, immediately, Crash has a lot less fur. He looks a little bit more like a, he looks like a McDonald's toy, almost. Except not in a bad way. He's very smooth, and he looks kind of plasticky, but I think it looks good, to be honest. So before the Sane Trilogy, I had never played Crash 1, because I didn't have it when I was a kid. I only had Crash 2, and I played Crash 3 and Crash Wrath of Cortex at Kids Adventure Cuts. And, I thought those were pretty cool, too. After 100%ing all 3 games, I have to say, Crash 2 and 1 are infuriating to 100%. Crash 3 was a little bit easier, and I think I enjoyed that one the most, but I think there were way too many vehicle levels. So, like, in conclusion, when they go to make a new Crash game, I'm really hoping for something that feels like Crash 3 with all the power-ups, and, you know, maybe the difficulty of Crash 3 mixed with Crash 2's. And then I'm really, really hoping that they do, less vehicle levels like Crash 2. Ooh, alright, good. I was not paying attention. This looks a lot better. Oh, there goes my strategy. I was gonna use the 3 Aku Aku masks to run across the crate line in this level, but I guess I'm going to have to do it the old-fashioned way and die. Alright. So... one thing I always thought about the Sane Trilogy, first of all, it's brilliant. I love this game to death. It's fantastic. It's a great recreation of the originals. But, one thing that always bugged me is that I know people have talked about it before, but Crash's hitbox is a little different, so when he hits a box, or, you know, when he hits a floor, he kind of sometimes falls into a pit anyway, because you're on the edge of it, and his hitbox is like an oval. So in the original games, it was kind of like a square. So you could make, like, dumb jumps and survive a little bit easier, but... Overall, Crash 1's a lot easier than it was on the PS1, because there's a save feature that's actually not stupid. So, you know, that doesn't mean I'm not going to die every 5 seconds, though, because, duh. Whoa. Yeah, watch out, you're gonna crash. Of course, this game's also coming out for PC, which I will be buying it for PC as well, because mods, like, duh. But, what do you guys think the first mod for this game's gonna be? Because I'm thinking it's going to be, the Whoa meme from a while back. Like, they're just gonna swap out Crash's audio files and make him do, like, the, Just a little bit too far there. Yeah, no, if Wrath of Cortex is the only Crash game you own, you should definitely pick up the Sane Trilogy, because these games are actually good, as opposed to Wrath of Cortex, which is very mediocre. Like, that was the first, like, main series Crash game that they made without Naughty Dog, so, it really, really shows. Also, if you guys have ever seen the Xbox version of Crash Wrath of Cortex, it's a funny thing, because when they showed off the model for this game, like, at the very beginning of its, you know, reveal, I gotta hit those. But when they showed that off, I thought all of the hairs they put on Crash, for specifically the Xbox version, because it can handle more graphic stuff, it really reminds me of the model from the Sane Trilogy, or just the look of it, because of all the extra hair in the details. Of course, that model still looked really bad, and this one looks good. But I think Crash looks even better, honestly, in this version. Like, he doesn't have all the extra ridiculousness screwing around, it's just, you know, it's good old Crash. Let's see if I can ever do this. Alright, there we go. Okay, so there's a much easier way to do that. If you make it to that point and you have 3 Aku Aku masks with the invincibility, all you do, basically, is run right over it, just make sure you don't fall in the pit, and you break every box as you touch it, so, like, you know, there's literally no issues. Good. Alright, we're set. Hello, Sean. And Nian, could you open StreamArt? I didn't end up doing that. Oh, okay, cool. It's easier if you pay attention to the shadow. Yeah, I wasn't doing that at first, but then when I just did it, I was kind of figuring it out. Hello, Henry. How are you? Crash for SSBU. I would love that. There was a rumor a while back that said Crash was going to be in Smash, but I feel like that's not going to end up happening. Where do you get these beautiful Joy-Cons? I don't know. I got them for Christmas, but aren't they nice? It's in blue. These are my favorite pair now. Thank you for opening it, Creative. I appreciate it. Alright. So one thing I do have a gripe with Crash 1 and 2, though. I was playing through 2 in my spare time yesterday, just because I was bored, and I wanted to see how it felt. Feels great, by the way, having Crash in the palm of your hand, but, one thing I still don't like, which I'm hoping they rectify a bit with the newer games, is the colored gems are really, really annoying. Like, you really need those things to 100% the game, and I feel like it's really annoying to have to come back to so many of the levels to 100% them. Like, you need to go find the colored gem and then come back. And I'm not a huge fan of backtracking in games, but at least the levels in these games aren't really long. But see here, like, I see this thing, and then I go, okay, well, I can't 100% this level at all until I go find the green gem. So I might as well not even bother. I mean, another improvement they made to this game, though, was the Tana tokens and the Embryo tokens and the Cortex tokens. Instead of having, like... Bam. Hope you didn't blink, that was a good one. Instead of just finding the 3 of them and then being teleported to the bonus level immediately, wherever you are, instead, I mean, this game's been out for a while, but I haven't gotten to talk about it. So instead of that, you collect the 3 tokens throughout the level, and then there's a platform you go on. I believe it acts as a checkpoint. So if you die in this, you can actually respawn right there, so you don't need to go too far back in the level. What will you stream next? I don't know, let's focus on this one for now. Hello, Makeshift the guy. How are you? Are you late? I mean, no, we started 14 minutes ago, you should be fine. Remember how I said I was gonna go for like an hour for each game? If that sounds good, I think I might go for like, you know, an hour, 10 minutes for Crash 1, because I mean, I believe the first, like, 15-ish minutes was kind of just the setup stuff, so. Wally the Wombat's actually Willy the Wombat. I learned that from Cat Icarus, who I got to talk to for a bit at Too Many Games, and he is a really, really cool guy. There was, I don't remember if I, why am I not streaming on Twitch as well? Fix it. I don't stream on Twitch because, why would I? There was literally no reason for me to stream on Twitch because nobody was watching. I would maybe have 1 viewer there per stream, and I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to go with the YouTube audience because, you know, everyone's here. Everyone is here, just like Smash. Here's hoping for Crash still. I didn't feel like it was worth it anymore. Nice, okay. Not today! Alright, monkey business is taken care of as well. I like the sound effects in these games, too. Like, breaking crates, especially, like, huge masses of crates at the same time, just... It is so satisfying. It's as satisfying as it was in the original version. There we go. What game do you want Vicarious Versions to make a remaster? I want them to make... Whoops. Wait, I can't finish this level 100% anyway. I need to just leave. Forgot about that. I would love it if they made a new Crash game. I feel like a lot of people want a Twinsanity remaster, and I would like that, but I think we have a good thing going here with the Insane Trilogy. We could just... You know, we've brought Crash back now. We can just make him what he was supposed to be originally, and, you know, like the corridor platforming and the, like, slight collectathon element with the boxes. One thing I really love about the Insane Trilogy as well, in Crash 1, those, these guys, these enemies that push you back with the shields, instead of pushing you back all willy-nilly like they do in the first one, and, you know, possibly killing you, every single time I've gotten bumped by them, they just push me back onto the previous platform, which makes it a lot more tolerable. Which, I am very appreciative of, because Crash 1 will beat you down, like, mercilessly. In fact, you can't even get the box gems in the original version of the game unless you, you don't die the entire time. You need to complete the level in 1 try, and, it is not easy. Now, in this one, only the colored gems require the no deaths. Oh, poor Crash. You have no clue who should be in Smash Ultimate. I mean, I would really like, I would really like some Crash or Spyro. Alright, but, again, I don't think that's really gonna happen. I have heard of the Crash and Spyro crossover on GBA, and I lived through it. It's not good. Even when I was a kid, I was like, why are Crash and Spyro crossing over with nothing but minigames? And why are they throwing Molotov cocktails at each other on a wooden bridge? Like, what was the deal with that? I don't understand. At what board meeting did they say, hey, these 2 video game legends, how should they fight each other in their first ever encounter? And someone was like, maybe they should spin and breathe fire, and another guy was like, wait, I got it. And then he was fired the next day because they put it in the game as a joke and forgot to take it out. Like, I mean, but with Spyro being remastered, and Crash being remastered, and them both being owned by Activision, and, you know, with Toys for Bob and Vicarious Visions working so closely together already, I am really excited for, like, some kind of future, like, actual Spyro and Crash crossover, because, I mean, I think it'd be a lot of fun playing through a Spyro level with Crash, like, running around a big landscape, finding gems and stuff like that. and then playing through a, I don't know, some kind of Crash level with Spyro where he just completely owns the entire thing because he can fly. Oh dear. No, you know what? I pulled ahead. I think. We good. Last time I was playing this, I got to that last jump and I missed by just a hair and I fell into the pit and died. Spyro is Skylanders. Don't you ever say that to me again. I will not stream Crash Purple, no. I don't find those games fun. Like I said, they're just minigame collections. They disappointed me even as a child. So, you know, when I was a dumb little child, I didn't know any better. Yet, I still knew better. So, eh. But I do think Crash 1 on the Insane Trilogy is insanely fun. Like, it's a little bit slower than the other ones, because you can't do the slide, you can't really do many things at all, but it's just very simple fun, and I really enjoy it. I got a Chaos Emerald. It was clear, though. How many clear Chaos Emeralds could there really be? I mean, according to Crash, there's like 40-something, or 30-something. And this is another level I cannot 100% yet either, so I shouldn't even be bothering. Skylanders is not my kind of game. I'm not gonna bash you for liking something, but like that game it was made, you know, it was just a very button mashy game, and I'm not into it, you know. And for a while, that's the only place Spyro was known from, and I didn't think that was right. But at the end of the day, Activision has pulled through, and they are my heroes for bringing back Spyro and Crash. And Bubsy's around somewhere too, which, I mean, whatever. I'm not too happy about that, but who cares? I 100%ed this. Yes, I 100%ed Crash 1, 2, and 3 on the Insane Trilogy for PS4. You know, I mean, I think Skylanders is good for a kid's game, because, I mean, it's not too much skill, like, you just mash the buttons until you win, and I'm not gonna lie, I did think the create your own character gimmick from Skylanders Imaginators was kinda cool, but, I mean, I didn't buy it for that, I got it for Crash, just to support Crash, and I did play the Crash level, and the Crash level was pretty fun, and I liked how everything looked and sounded, and I liked that they brought fake Crash back for it. I thought that was pretty neat. But overall, I played a little bit of the main campaign with my own special character, which I'm not going to describe to you because it's, stupid. But, you know, I just didn't have a good time. I wanted to play as mainly Crash or Cortex, and when they died, I was like, alright, well, eh. And that was the first boss. Done and done. Horses stole the creating a character thing. I mean, there have been plenty of games where you make your own characters, so I don't think anyone stole anything. Alright, now we have Coco. Alright, I'm gonna swap to Coco every now and again, because I think... it's just a neat feature. Like, she doesn't play any differently than Crash, but it's just nice to have the option to have two different characters that have slightly different death animations, or slightly different animations in general. And plus, when all the boxes fall on her, she, like, uses her laptop as a shield, and it's really funny. Alright, now we're in business. No rolling stones will get in my way. Or plants. To talk about, something stealing something from someone. What about piranha plants, huh? From Mario? What about pits? Crash stole falling in pits from Mario. Do I like Cuphead? I do. Thought it was really fun. I like that there's DLC coming next year, I believe, and we did a full stream of it on my channel already, so if you want to see that, you can go watch that. There's 3 streams. Watch out, the second stream, we were drinking a little bit. She's called Coco. His sister is called Coco. The Bandicoot you're trying to rescue in this game is called Tana. And after this game is over, she is never seen again, except in, there's one Crash Bandicoot DS game called Crash Boom Bang, which is a very lackluster, like, Mario Party clone. And Tana is a playable character in that game. And I don't believe she shows up anywhere else, but I could be wrong. But I believe, like, the official lore says that she ran off with Pinstripe, which is one of the villains from this game. And in which case, it's a real jerk move of her to do, because Crash went through a lot to get her back. Hello, Big the Fat. No worries. Crash stole jumping from Mario. Yes, of course. Nobody else jumped before Mario. That's why they call him Jump Man. It's like how no one else was super before Superman. He invented it. Hello there. Alright. Oh wait, I'll bring you two. You don't need to stay here alone. You witnessed the Great Box Massacre of 2018, and then I just leave you to just count the rest of your days alone up in the sky. You like Crash and Spyro more than Skylanders, do you? Yes. No, Bolly, I didn't see the Sonic livestream, but I saw that they were playing Sonic Mania, and that's pretty cool. Mania Plus, I mean. But, you know, I can wait, like, a couple weeks. I'm not, like, dying to get at it, you know? Mario stole the role from Sonic? Yes, but Sonic stole, success from Mario. And then he promptly stopped. Also, I have missed the other tokens, so I am clearly not 100%ing this game anytime soon. But, if I do come back to this game, like, I feel like I will. Like, I'd want to do full playthroughs of this, I think. But, I think I'll probably just focus on playing the game and showing off the game on Switch right now, because, you know, that's the point. Hello, Inkfresh. It comes out July 17th because a whole lot of people on June 17th were like, hey, Sonic Mania Plus is out, play it, why aren't you playing it, you idiot? And I was like, I don't know, June, July. I like Spyro more than Crash, and that is a story for another time, but I enjoyed the more open-worldy style of Spyro games over the spine-destroyingly hard Crash Bandicoot games that I owned, which I had Crash 2, and I never really made it that far. Like, I don't think I ever... Here we go. I never really finished the game until I got the Insane Trilogy. Alright. How did I get this game already? Activision sent me a free download code for it, which was, like, mwah, beautiful. My performance, however, is not beautiful, because, geez... It is another word that ends in full, and it's pitiful. But, yeah. Thank you again to Activision for the review copy of this. This game comes out tomorrow for Switch and everything else, I believe. But, when I was asked what I wanted, I was like, I want the Switch version, because, you know, my Switch is my baby. And then I'm gonna buy the PC version as well, because I want mods, eventually. Ugh. Like, that'll hold me over nicely till a new Crash game gets announced. Crap. Oh. Ooh. Talk about crashing and burning. Why aren't you in Dave's story? I don't know, you can take that up with Dave. I'm not really manning that, because, you know, it's Dave's thing. Or you must be, maybe Maxie's back in the chat. You're probably asking him about it, right? There we are. So the controls feel like they're perfect. Like, I don't sense, like, any difference from the PS4 version in the slightest. It's just as fun, and it's just as challenging. And if I'm making it look more hard than it actually is, it's because I'm bad at the game, not because the game is, you know, lacking on the Switch or anything. I've never actually seen it in TV mode until today, though, because I was just playing in handheld mode before. It looks fantastic in handheld mode, by the way. Like, it doesn't drop a frame ever. It looks beautiful. And, I mean, I've noticed the lighting's a little odd here and there, but at the end of the day, I don't mind too much. Sonic Mania Plus is not out, no. And no, I'm not gonna play Baldi Basics. I am definitely going to stream the Spyro remasters, yes. Day of. Who do I like better, Crash or Sonic? Probably Sonic? But why do I not have the grip? I like holding them apart like this. It makes it really comfortable for me to hold the controllers however I want, as far apart as I want, or as close as I want. and the grip kind of restricts that, so I opt to not use that, and really the only other time I would use another controller is if I was using the Pro Controller for something, but honestly, I never really use this thing in TV mode. Like, there isn't a game so far that has made me want to play it in TV mode besides Odyssey, and I kind of got over that after a while, because I just wanted to play it from the comfort of my own bed as opposed to sitting in the living room or the basement, you know? I don't know, but banana waddling a kid, that doesn't really have anything to do with the stream. Alright, Crash or Mario? Mario, definitely. Mario is my, Did I answer the Sonic or Crash thing? I would probably go with Sonic, because I play a lot more Sonic games than I do Crash games, and I wouldn't say I, like, love the Crash series, but I do really, really, really enjoy it. It's just like, some of the games I just can't play. Like, I mean, just like Sonic. Crash has his games, some of them aren't that good. Like, you know, Wrath of Cortex is not very good. Twinsanity is really fun to me, but a lot of people don't like it. I hate the Titans series, because it was just so boring. Like, that was the day I was like, oh, Crash is dead, okay. Or the Crash I knew, at least. Though Ant Dude and Caddy showed off a really cool Crash of the Titans DS game that I never knew about, and that looks pretty fun, because it kind of goes back to the original Crash style, except with more of a beat-em-up element. Also, how is the audio sounding? Can you hear the game and me alright? Crash 1, 2, or 3? I would have to say... Crash 2 is really nostalgic for me, because I had that game when I was a kid. I didn't have 1 or 3. But after playing them all here, and just playing them all in my spare time, you know, over the years, I do think I like... There's a box up there, isn't there? I do like Crash 3 the most, I think. I need to jump with the box, that's right. There are rumors that Toys R Us could be revived. I'm sure if someone paid enough money for it, it would come back, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter to me, because I don't shop there. Like, the last time I went was, you know, a week or two ago, a few weeks ago, because, like, I know it was closing, so I was looking for deals, but everything that was good was already gone. Crash Bash. I own Crash Bash, and it's okay. I mean, it's a fun party game. It's a lot better than Crash Boom Bang, because it's not too hard to be better than that game. It is a bit repetitive, though. But if you're playing with friends, it's like, it is a bash, let me say. One thing I never really got my hands on to play, though, was, Crash Team Racing. Like, people are always like, they're always pining for a remake to that, and I was like, but I don't really understand. I don't have it. I've never played it before. I have Nitro Kart, and I didn't find it to be anything special. But, I mean, I'd be down to try that at some point, but I would have to go find it. Creative, I finished Celeste on my own. I don't know if I would want to stream it just because of how repetitive it gets. I mean, I like the game, but it's just... I don't want to go through it again. You know, like, I had a good time with it once. I don't think I'd have as much fun with it playing it again. So probably no Celeste stream. Alright, so here we have the gauntlet. We're still on the first island, and they're already pulling out all the stops. It's ridiculous. I feel like that's the shortcut over there, right? I could have just gone along the background. Hoping there are no boxes back there, though. That would be sucktacular. I have played Crash Bash, yeah. I don't know if maybe you hadn't caught up with that part, but... good. Will I ever stream the good ending of Sonic CD? No. I think I mentioned I might in the last Sonic CD stream, but I do not want to touch that game again. I just do not enjoy it. 81 people coming out tonight for Crash Bandicoot. That's awesome. Alright. Ah! No, no! Ah, okay, got it. Why does the checkpoint color look different? What do you mean? Oh, I can't even finish this level yet, because I don't have the red gem yet. Ah. Like, you see what I mean about that? Like, I think they tell you on the loading screen, right? They say, like, unlock a new path with the red gem. So I probably... If I paid more attention to the loading screens, I'd probably not have that feeling anymore. Ah! No problem, Ice. Welcome. Crash Team Racing is like buttering your croissant in the morning. I assume you mean satisfying. I mean, I've heard a lot of people say it's really good, I just haven't really gotten my hands on it. I think I might have played it at Kids Adventure Cuts like one time. But I probably didn't play it for too long because I wanted something with more, I don't know, going on, just a racing game. Like, I've played Crash Tag Team Racing, and I think that's a pretty fun game. Like, it's a little weird, and I mean, it's insane, but I don't know. I had fun with that when I was younger, and I still like it. I liked it enough to go find it. I wanted you to jump up there, please. Yeah, I know you can skip the final boss. I 100%ed this game on PS4. And let me tell you, it was a challenge, but it was a lot of fun. Then there was this one section in Crash 2 that had me literally almost ripping my hair out. There was this one, like, death route I think you had to take, and it was like, oh my god. Like, it was nitro crates everywhere. Unless you took in, like, extra Aku Aku masks, you just... I feel like you weren't making it through that. There we go. Okay. So this level, I feel like the extra gem route is kind of cool, though, because, like, you get to the top, and then it's like, hey, you can't go any farther unless you have the gem route, or the gem unlocked. And it's kind of like there's a whole nother section you just can't get to yet. And it's like, it's kind of cool because it unlocks more of the level for you, but most of the time the gem routes are just like, hey, here's like 5 extra boxes you can find real quick. Or maybe I was wrong. I'm thinking of another level. Legend of Spyro series? No. I don't really like those games. It's the same thing, like, Crash of the Titans was the death of Crash for me. Spyro, Legend of Spyro, it was like the same deal, I was not interested. A Crash and Sonic crossover would be weird. I don't know if I'd be down for that. What's her name? Crash's sister name is Coco. Not to be confused with the Bandicoot you're rescuing in this game, whose name is Tawna. And hey, Drobbit, sorry, I saw your thing, I forgot to say hey. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna go Crash 1 for like another half hour or so. Another like 40 minutes, let's say. And then we're gonna move on to Crash 2 and play some of that one. And I can talk about my memories with that. Well, yeah, I mean, Crash doesn't really talk. Except in, like, the weird commercials. Or, you know, in all of the ads for this game with the guy in the Crash suit. One thing that's really funny I noticed is, I don't know what con it was at, but there was, like, a Crash mascot costume and a Sonic mascot costume, and they had, like, a dance-off. And by the end of the dance-off, Crash was kind of, like, you know, accepting that him and Sonic were equals and they should be friends and they shake hands and stuff, but I realized... the character that talks too much in the games, Sonic, was not talking at all, because for some reason the mascot costumes don't talk. And then the character that never talks in the games, Crash, was talking, like, too much, as I was saying before. I don't think I can... Can I finish this one? I forgot those recede. That's great. Hey, doesn't Crash Bandicoot have an adopted brother? Yes. In Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex, they added a character to the series named Crunch, who was a villain at first, because Cortex created him. And, in the same way he made Crash and Coco. But, afterwards, after you beat some sense into Crunch, he goes, oh, okay, I should stop being a jerk. And then he goes to live with Crash and Coco. And, I don't know, there's a weird emphasis on lives, because Crash tends to die a lot. I thought you were talking about Carbon Crash for a second, because in Crash of the Titans, there is a palette swap version of Crash for Player 2, and it has a name and there's lore behind it, and I had no idea. Like, in Crash of the Titans, you just play as like a, it's just Crash, except slightly different colors, like he's whitish, and, there was like, I didn't know, there was an animated short where Cortex makes clones of Crash, and like, one of the clones is this, like, Carbon Crash. And, I guess that's what they were referencing in Attack of the Titans? Wasn't Crunch basically meant to be what Crash was supposed to be? Yes. I believe Cortex created Crunch to be, like, the leader of his armies, like he wanted Crash to be, except, of course, Crash is a goofy boy with a big heart, so he can't lead a war. I mean, he could, I don't know. He could try, but I'm not sure he would do very well. No, Crunch was not based on a counterfeit Crash doll. That is fake Crash. There was once, like, a bootleg Crash Bandicoot doll in, I don't know, China or something. I don't really remember where it was at. But, it had, like, massive teeth. Like, not fangs, but, like, just big old goofy teeth and huge eyebrows. And, Naughty Dog thought it was so funny that they put that character in Crash Warped. And you can see him by getting 104% and then, going to a few of the levels, which I thought was pretty cool. But Crunch was just from Wrath of Cortex. He wasn't based on anything else. Also, thank you for the $1.99, Ampharos.
You rock!
Fun fact, characters siphon water. Thoughtful face.
Thoughtful fit. I like that it read out the face. Okay. Also, if you guys want to see some really good Crash Bandicoot videos, I would recommend going to watch videos by Cat Icarus. He makes a lot of great content. And, I mean, his videos are just boatloads of fun, but, you know, they're pretty inappropriate, so if that's not your style, then maybe don't do that, but, you know, if you don't care, then definitely go for that. For a second, you thought the donation voice was Crash talking. That'd be fun. I mean, he doesn't really talk, he just kind of says whoa every so often, but I'd be down for that. Streamlabs, unfortunately, does not have that option. Got it. The only Crash and Spyro games... What? Yeah, no, it's funny that the first Spyro game and the first Crash game that came out after their original developers left were both just, like, terrible. Like, Spyro Enter the Dragonfly you can beat in, like, 5 minutes. I did it on stream when we finished Spyro 2. And maybe I'll do it again if I ever stream Spyro 4, but, which is Enter the Dragonfly, but... Spyro 3 is next on my list. What was that? What happened there? I'm very excited for that. That one's my favorite one. I should be able to 100% that one, as opposed to Spyro 2, which I gave up on. I, like, got 99-ish%. No, I mean, Manuel, I think he's more known by Cash Banuka on Caddy's channel. More endearing name, in my opinion. Sean, I have not played Spyro 4 enough to make that comparison. No, Crash Bandicoot didn't come out for the Switch yet. I got an early copy. Thanks again, Activision. Root beer or Coke? Is Dr. Pepper an option? Alright, this boss I am not a huge fan of, because you kind of need to figure out his pattern, and then hit a TNT block when you think he's going to be near it. So, okay. Did not mean to do that. Okay. Why don't you like Wrath of Cortex? Because there are 10 million vehicle sections and none of them are fun. And that is a huge problem to me, because I think games should be fun. That's kind of the point. And, Wrath of Cortex just doesn't have a lot of fun in it. And it's a shame, because it's competent enough as a platformer, it's just, they did not do a good job putting in all these vehicles. They're all really boring. They had it for Switch, Manuel? Because it is out on PS4, but it's not out on Switch, Xbox, or PC yet. That's not till tomorrow. Rad, got him. Okay. Oh, got him again. Okay, so where's he going now? Alright, he's going around in a diamond pattern, then I can pretty much just hit him anywhere-ish. That is not gonna do anything. It's gonna hit me, actually. Alright, if I'm not careful, at least. I don't know what you mean by that, gaming... Diameral? Diamond Emerald put together? Interesting name. Okay. Gotcha! Alright, there we go. And I went up for some, fried kangaroo. It's a little moist. Which is, technically, it's a good thing most of the time, right? I don't know. You're not that late? It's been 50 minutes. Sonic Gamer, if you have something to say, you can just say it. You don't need to ask me if you can say something. It was the Switch version? Maybe the release date was different for where you live, dude. I'm not sure. Either that, or they broke street date, and they should be punished, because that's no good. It releases tomorrow? Well, they broke street date then, and that's no cool. Not cool, rather. So this is one of the levels that has the colored gem in it, so if you beat it in one try without dying, then you get yourself a colored gem, I believe. And I remember it being very difficult. Same thing happened with Forces. It happens all the time, doesn't mean it's okay. Like, honestly, it sucks that, you know, that the hard work and planning goes to waste when people just break the street date like that. It's not cool. That's correct. Crash did talk in Skylanders Academy, but I don't count that. And the Titan series, I don't count as well. Like, this Crash doesn't really speak. He just babbles and he... Well, you know, if he even babbles. And then he says, whoa. As, you know, the meme went. But, how do I get that? What did I forget how I'm supposed to get that. Was there a box here? Okay, well, it doesn't matter because I'm not getting the gem. Oh, there was a box there, duh. Stupid, stupid, stupid. You know, let me just, let me reset the level then. I have not watched Incredibles 2, no. Nintendo Direct, it said 7/10. Yes, they actually pushed the release date for Crash up, I believe. It was originally later, but they were like, hey, we can release it sooner. So they did, and that is awesome. Well, I mean, it's not released yet, it releases tomorrow, but... You know. Like, I've never seen a game get released earlier than it was intended to be. I mean, not like the street date thing I was talking about before. I mean, like... You know, a game company going, actually, you know what, it's ready now. Let's put it out now instead of waiting. Like, I think that's super cool. How did Naughty Dog get the rights back? They didn't? I did not watch the Mania Plus stream, no. Crash Switch comes out tomorrow. It does not come out 7/10. It comes out 6/29. The animations in Mania Plus are really good. I am glad. I'm ready to wait a couple more weeks for Mania Plus. I don't need to see it quite yet. I want to be surprised. Oh, that depth perception. Alright, that still gets me. How am I playing Switch Crash then? Hey, from now on, if anybody asks, can we tell them what I said earlier? That I got it early from Activision? And thank you again, Activision. Every time. Oh, creative. You silly, silly human. Alright. Alright. That was even worse. Jeez. You're really happy Coco's a playable character. I'm really happy as well. I mean, the next thing they could do to make it even more fun is maybe give them different abilities, but I kind of like it the way it is now, because the way it is now, you get to pick whichever character you want to use in that moment, and they're no different whatsoever, so it's kind of like, you know, she'll have all the powers you have in Crash 3 as Crash, and she has all of the nothing that Crash has in Crash 1. Yeah, there you go. Ryan, thank you for throwing that out there. Yes. Also, I mean, just to throw it out there again, this is the first time I've ever gotten a game early. So that was super cool. You think Activision's secretly watching? I doubt it. But if they are, thank you. I love you. I will not stream Crash on Switch. I refuse. Or wait, maybe I don't. Oh shoot, there was an exclamation point thing up there, wasn't there? Got it! Alright. Super cool to have a game early, you're happy. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. It's a weird feeling, but it's a good one. I have to say that much. I'd say it's more of a play with your preferred character. There we go. Nah, the circle is blue now. It's better that way. I like the blue circle better than the red circle. Alright, oh, those bats really mean business. So there's a Brio special stage and a Tawna special stage in this level. They really mean business. When is Undertale coming out for Switch? I have no idea. When it does, though, I will figure it out. Because I'm going to be getting that. Because I do enjoy that game, and I'm ready to play it again. Alright, I remember there was a really hard part with the not dying thing coming up, like, at the top of this area. But the Brio bonus room is also, like, right above us. I believe right at the top of this little climb. Oh, hello. Not paying attention. Alright. Yeah, no, Undertale on Switch, it's just coming eventually. There we are. Alright, and the extra Brio token, I believe, is right in there. There we go. Okay, so now we can head in there, and I don't believe the deaths in the bonus rooms count. It's just the deaths in the main level. Oh, shoot, alright, great. There goes my last line of defense. When is Wrath of Cortex being ported to Switch? Hopefully never. Jeez. Yeah, these ones get a little bit more dangerous. There are some later that are, like, ridiculously challenging. Like, that was already a little tense, but I got it. They could try to make Wrath of Cortex better, but I don't know. The thing I hate about that game is that there are 9,000 vehicle levels. So, I mean, they would have to, like, for me personally, they would need to remove stages, which a lot of the game is included there. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Alright, got the Bat Dad. Now we can get rid of the Bat Mom over here. Ugh. There. Now all the Bat children will flee. I better watch out though, because Batman might show up and kill me for doing all that to his kind. Ah. I like that these are completely random sometimes, and it's just terrifying. Remember, I can't die even once in this stage, because if I do, I can't get the gem I'm after. Which is a real jerk move. I think we're close to the end, though. Wrath of Cortex, but only the good parts. That's it. There are just so few good parts. It wouldn't be a game. Like, it'd be like a $2 iOS game. I don't know how I timed that perfectly, but, you know, I'm not going to argue. I'm just going to accept it and move on with my life. Oh. It's better than Enter the Dragonfly? Eh. I guess. I mean, you can't beat Wrath of Cortex in 5 minutes, so... Unless there's some kind of speedrun strat I'm not aware of. Okay. Well, I am not going back again, because we've been at this for way too long. So, I guess I'm not getting the gem then. That stinks. See, like, just that one little thing will get you killed. And then you don't get the gem. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, it's cool to own. Like, I mean, it's stuff like that. Like, even if something's a bad game, like, I don't mind owning it. Like, I own Sonic 06, and that's because I want to look at it sometimes and go, haha, you're terrible. I'm sure that's mean, but, you know, who really cares? See that? I got all the boxes, and I don't get the gem. It's quite the shame. You beat Sonic 06, you were brave. I suppose. That doesn't mean I enjoyed it. I certainly did not enjoy it. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna give this one a good, like, 10 more minutes, or at least just finish this stage. And then we're gonna move on to Crash 2, because I want to highlight all the games in this little snippet of stream. Little snippet, it's 3 hours. You know. It's a little hard to see these things, but I can't remember if it was like that in the PS4 version or not. Snakes, beware. There we go. We good. Do I like A Hero's Tale? I never finished it because, when I played Spyro A Hero's Tale when I was a kid, for some reason my disc kept, it kept freaking out at the very end. Not at the very end. I would play through the game and I would get to World 3 or Level 3 or whatever they called it. And for some reason, every single time after I saved in Level 3, the game would corrupt my save. So I never made it past the water world or whatever it's supposed to be. So, I don't really have too much to say about that game. I thought that was right there. Again, the depth perception. Yeah, I mean, I didn't hate it when I played it. It's just, it's not quite my favorite kind of Spyro, but it's not Legends of Spyro, so it's some weird in-between for me. Twinsanity remake? I don't know. Twinsanity's fine. I thought I killed you. You and your pointy teeth. I guess not. Okay. But yeah, no, it'd be nice, I guess, but I don't know. I wish they'd just do a new game in this style, like Crash 2 or 3 style with less vehicles. I hear the Battle for Bikini Bottom's a really good game, but I didn't play it when I was a kid, so I don't really know anything about it. It's a shame, though. It could have been one of those games that you look back on fondly, because so many people do. But hey, I think they announced that there might be, like, there's a possible, like, there's a possibility for a remake at some point. I forget, like, wasn't THQ saying that? I could have sworn they didn't exist anymore, but they put out some kind of announcement before about Nickelodeon games. Well, Nickelodeon did, I think. So, I mean, maybe we'll get some cool stuff from that from the future. Maybe a new Nicktoons game that's actually good. I don't know. I remember playing a few of them and they're kind of bland. Oh, curse you. Banjo-Kazooie remake? Well, since remakes do so well these days, I wouldn't be surprised if Microsoft was trying to do something like that, but I feel like it'll probably be a while till they do that. Like, if it didn't happen at this E3 like I was expecting it to, I can't imagine when they'll actually do it. If they even. Thank God I don't need to stay alive the entire time. Okay. They would mess it up? Not if they handed it to someone they trusted. I mean, I feel like if the right developer got behind that, they could do a really, really good job. Because, I mean, think about it. Like, Naughty Dog didn't work on this game, but Activision gave it to a company that was incredibly competent. And they made it an amazing remake. So I don't think, you know, if they were to give it to the right people, it would be bad. Like, I feel like it might not be as good as the original, but I don't think it would be a bad alternative, you know? But plus, we do have the HD ports, and those are already better than the originals because you don't need to like collect all the notes in one life. That's ridiculous they even ask you to do that in the originals. Because there are some stages that just are so like so difficult that it's not really a possibility sometimes. You're gonna lose your mind before you do it, as I am quickly doing here. Probably should have figured that. I have the cartridge for Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie as well, but I prefer playing them on Xbox Live. Like, when I stream those games, I'm going to be playing them on the Xbox Live versions. Because they're just better in my opinion. There we are. Okay. I was hoping that would come back. Had a feeling it would. Why do I keep doing that? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, 100%ing Crash on stream, I don't think is a thing I will be doing, but I have no problem beating the game. You know, I will beat the game. Does the Switch version run 60 FPS? No, but none of the versions do. Little known fact, I guess, Crash only runs at 30 FPS on all of the consoles. I don't know if it'll run at 30 on PC or not. But, it runs just so smoothly at 30 FPS, and they have enough, like, prettiness to it that it looks like it's 60. Am I gonna do another stream directly after this? No. I'm going for this for 3 hours, then I'm calling it quits for the night. This isn't gonna be one of those double stream nights. I just don't feel like it today. Especially since people don't really want to show up. I mean, we had 80 people earlier, and they've kind of dissipated, so I mean, I'm thinking people are probably all set for today. Why do you slip off the platforms like that? Stop! Whew. Okay. Stay away from... Okay. I don't know if I would play a SpongeBob game just randomly, unless it was Battle for Bikini Bottom, because that's one I've heard good things about. Is Crash a little slippery? You know, the controls are not one-to-one the originals. That's not a bad thing, but I don't think it's a good thing either. Like, there are moments, like, when I make a jump. I swear to you I make a jump. But then, you know, he's on the very, very edge of the platform, so he slides off. And those are the moments that I just, like, I lose my cool a little bit, because it's really, really annoying, because that would not have happened in the original version. Switch to D-pad control for a second. There we go. That way I had no possibility of accidentally pressing up a little bit and killing myself. I would buy Switch Undertale regardless. I'm going to buy it regardless. I don't know what Waluigi has to do with it, but... There we go. Thank God. Okay. Go on. How weird is the controller? It's not weird at all. If you play Switch normally, like, you're not gonna have trouble. And if you do, like, dislike the Joy-Cons, go play with the Pro Controller. Like, then it'll feel just like playing with a regular controller, because it is a regular controller, and, I mean, everyone's happy. I do like it when they reward you with lives, though. That's a nice feeling. And did I miss, like, one box? Where? I missed one box somewhere. Oh, wow, that's just about the worst feeling in the entire universe. One box. Wait a minute, who's Dylan? That's me. The third Tomodachi livestream, I've had to edit something out of it, so it's taking a little bit longer. I'm gonna try and finish it up after this stream. What am I doing? I'm switching to Crash 2 now. But it should be around tomorrow. Should. No, heck no, I'm not playing a bridge level right now, jeez. If Switch Undertale was $1,000, would you still buy it? No. Are you kidding me? I like the game. I don't need it to survive. Like, it's not a house. The Switch Pro Controller is great, and I don't have any problems with it, Evan. Alright. believe I saved my file earlier, so I should be fine. Do I like Ant Dude? Yes. I met him once or twice at Too Many Games. And he is a really nice dude. And he makes a lot of amazing videos. He actually did a Crash Bandicoot video with Cat Icarus just a little while ago. They did one on each channel. And both of the videos were really good. So I really recommend watching those if you haven't.
Crystals. Of course. No.
I think I like the original version of the cutscene a little bit better. I mean, it does look really nice, but eh.
But Dr. Cortex, to reach full power, we need not only your master crystal, but also the remaining 25 slave crystals from the surface.
Yeah,
How
Engine.
do you expect to retrieve
Creepy
them
as heck.
when we don't have any earth
Weird.
on
He always reminded me, like, his face reminds me of a skeleton because it's, like, so thin.
You think I'm unaware
Like, look at,
of the
like, his chin.
situation? If we
It reminds
don't
me of a
have
skull.
friends left on the surface, then we'll need to find.
Where do you live? I mean, hasn't anyone ever told you never to tell people where you live on the internet? Why would I tell you now?
Crash! 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 My battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
Make yourself useful after saving the world. Finally, the slide. Oh, I love the slide. It's just so satisfying. Oh. Hold on there. And the music. Oh. So this is the game, this is the Crash game I had when I was little for my PlayStation. I had Crash 2 and not Crash 1 or 3 because if I had 1, excuse me, I would have sworn off the series because holy heck, that game's hard. And unfair. But Crash 2, despite a lot of unfair moments, I do like it a lot. I love all the music in this game. It's really nostalgic for me.
Well. If it isn't Crash Bandicoot, welcome. I apologize.
I like how terrified he looks.
To bring you
What the
here.
hell are they doing upstairs?
Expect a written
They're having like a square dancing match? A match. They're fighting. It's opposing square dances in the ring.
You are a series of 5 doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal. The crystals look like this.
I have played Sly Cooper. I had the
That is all I will say for now.
I had the trilogy on PS Vita, but now I don't have a PS Vita because, like, geez, why would I? I thought they were alright. Like, that's something I would play again. I think I actually own the trilogy. I'm not 100% sure on PS2. Like, because I bought a PS2 and I was like, what games do I need to buy definitely? Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. I needed to buy a bunch of PS1 games. Stuff like that. Also, so checkpoint boxes do not count towards the box total, correct? Hold on, let me do something real quick, actually. Who can square dance the best? 4 go in, 1 comes out. Yeah, square dancing to the death. He shows up, he gives me a stern look right in the eye, and then he goes away. He didn't say it, but his eyes tell all. He's disappointed in me. Okay. So I don't know how I figured this out when I first played this game, but if you beat the entire stage without touching 1 box, you get a colored gem. And I don't know how I figured that out as a kid. Maybe I just tried to do it, and I was, like, bored one day, and I figured it out. But it's just, it's one of those mysteries. It's like, how did you do it when you were a kid? I have no idea. There wasn't a guide. I didn't have a guide. I didn't look it up. I just, yeah. Also, the remastered soundtrack is so good. Ooh, I don't know what happened, but, cool. The whole point is to get every box. Yeah, so the reason you would try to do, I guess, you just try to do the polar opposite one time and you get rewarded for it. First Crash game was Mind Over Mutant. I am sorry. I mean, that game was it was received so poorly, I believe that they just didn't make another Crash game for like 8 years, so... Alright. So in the first game, there were just turtles that walked back and forth, but this time the turtles have spikes on their backs. It's like, geez, compensating much? Very slow creatures, they gotta add like weapons of mass destruction to their shells. You hated Boom Bang way more. Well, I mean, Boom Bang's not really a... That's just a like a spin-off game. Like, I wouldn't really put that in the same place as Mind Over Mutant, because Mind Over Mutant was technically like the Crash main series. Or, I mean, you know, its own main series. Also, I remember, like, in the original version, you could jump over to the sides, and you could land on the scenery, and you could just skip these little pits, and I don't know if it's possible in this version. But if it is, that's pretty cool. Like, I haven't seemed to be able to get it to work yet, but... Moles, please! Out of here! You're confused. Aren't we all? Thank you very much. And now, we do what I like to do. And start the level over. That way we don't need to leave, and we can get our other gem. Since I didn't hit any checkpoint crates, I can just jump all the way back here. There is no sponsor button. Are you on the original? Are you on regular YouTube, or are you on YouTube Gaming? Because if you're on YouTube Gaming, then it should be there. If you were on regular YouTube, you need to click the $ button at the bottom of the chat window. And it should say either Super Chat or Sponsorship. And if it doesn't, go to the link in the description. You effed up? No, I didn't. What do you mean? I'm doing perfectly fine. Ah. This little head poking out. Apparently, maybe he had like a... Didn't I hit the checkpoint crate? Why did it send me back? He told me? I swear to God I hit the checkpoint crate though. What happened? Did I not hit a checkpoint? Or did I miss it or something? You used the link, but it did nothing, and the $ button only does Super Chat. I don't know. If you don't see the sponsorship button... I mean, I can't see it here because I can't sponsor myself. It doesn't give me the option to do that, of course. But, it's right there for me. Look. See? It's right there. But, I mean, I don't know why you can't find it. That's weird. Okay. Hey, Dave. Yeah, no, someone can't find the sponsorship button for some reason. I don't know why it's not showing up for them, but... Come on. There we go. Let me just repeat that over and over and over and over and over again until the end of time. The literal definition of insanity. What if you gave me $100? That'd be pretty cool of you. I mean, you know, as long as it's your money to give. Because I did have someone give me $100 once, and it wasn't their money. And, like the nice guy I am, I gave it back to the people when they asked. But, you know, that was not cool, because it took a very long time for that to process, so I ended up just giving them $100 of my own money while the actual donation processed. And, I don't know if I want to do that again, so, you know. What do the nitro boxes do? Oh, they will kill you dead instantly. Not instantly. In this game, they take off a health point, but they will blow up as soon as you touch them. What's the good thing about YouTube Gaming? My sponsorship button is there, so I tend to lead people to that page more often than the regular one. But I assume whoever comes from just seeing the notification on YouTube is probably just going to come and join the regular thing, which it doesn't really make a difference, honestly. In Crash Twinsanity, the nitro boxes kill you in one hit regardless of how many masks you have on you, but in this game, it's just 1 health point. I was kind of mixing up the two for a second. YouTube Gaming gives less lag. Is that true? That's pretty cool if that's true. Oh yeah, that might have been the problem with the sponsorship button. They might, you know, it might be on their phone. That's, I take for granted how many people probably are on their phones when they watch the streams. Because to me, I would always, like, no matter what, I would rather be watching a stream or a video on my computer. I only watch something on my phone if I can't use my computer at the moment, or if I'm somewhere else. But, I guess it's, you know, probably the opposite for some people. They said they're on mobile 3 times. See, I missed that every single time. So when I showed them the button on my desktop, I'm assuming that didn't help. I mean, you could always use your mobile phone browser, though. So I apologize for missing the mobile message, though. Subbed on YouTube Gaming. I don't know what that does. I think it's the same thing. Gotta make art. Awesome. It's because when you watch it on your phone, it's less laggy. That seems weird to me. Is it not a wired connection you're using on your PC? No. No, what do you mean 61 out of 62? Where did I miss a box? No. Did I miss a box? Well, I don't know. Who cares? Again with the 1 box. This is the second time today. I assume if I continue to stream this, it will go that way multiple times as well. Nice. How long have I been streaming? An hour and 20 minutes. And you like the new background of the stream, you mean? Like the stuff back there? Cool. Glad you like it.
Well done, Crash.
Maybe the checkpoint? I hit the checkpoint.
Rely on you. Now listen carefully.
I went and grabbed it before I fell in the hole that time.
Hard to maintain. During the course of my intellectual pursuits, I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world.
When am I streaming Mania Plus?
Are the only means of
Probably next month when it
fate
comes
of the
out.
world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
And see you later, Bolly. Thanks for coming.
Crash! Crash! Are you there, Crash? You there, Crash?
Poco, shut up! Busy! Hello, Toasted Switch. Why did you toast your Switch? Yeah, Young Ninja, I do watch anime. I'm currently watching the entirety of the original Dragon Ball series on Funimation, and it is so good. And hello, Rouge, how are you? Yeah. Oh, I'm a force to be reckoned with now. Until it runs out and I get hit by an enemy at the last second. What if there was a Toei crash? I mean... what if? And hello, Mosiah. How are you? Do checkpoints even count towards the total? There kinda is a Toei crash. Why did the Toei Animation Company make a Crash Bandicoot cartoon? I don't think they did. You're new here? Welcome. Just... I guess... Alright, there we are. And I don't Can I do this level yet 100%? I don't remember. It's publishing. No crash, please. Toei's an animation company. They're not a publishing company. Unless I've been led astray, because, you know, their name is literally like Toei Animations, so... Hey, Penguin Boy figured it out. Thanks, man. I appreciate the sponsorship. Thank you, Yo, it's Nico. I thought it said Yolt's Nico for a second because the text was a little small. I appreciate that. Got it done on PC. Well, welcome to the, I almost said Garu gang, and I'm like, that is not at all what I want to call anybody. But there it is. Thanks so much, man. Sonic is not an anime character, fight you. I beg to disagree. Have you ever seen Sonic X, my guy? Alright. These penguins look like toys now. Look at the... You see like where his flipper connects to his body? Look, it looks like something you get in a McDonald's box, like I was talking about earlier. You want to be a sponsor? Well, awesome. No worries, guys. You don't have to sponsor. I appreciate it, but you know, it's just a little extra thing that helps me out a little bit. You've heard that before. Yeah, I mean, again, it doesn't really matter. It's the thought that counts. Even if you can't do it, I still appreciate it. That you would, you know. Alright, here's hoping for not missing just one box. Yeah, boy. There we go. That's what I like to see. You want the authority? Garu crew. I like that. Rhymes. Alright, so one thing I have noticed in the Switch version, though, is that a lot of the text looks really blurry. And I'm not sure why. Like, in handheld mode, I thought it was maybe because it was smaller. But, like, I don't remember it being blurry like that on the PS4 version, but it has been a while, so... Eh. What does sponsoring a channel do to them besides donation? You basically pay $5 and we get some of that. And you get emotes and, the badge next to your name and stuff like that. See, Sonic Gamer, I'm hoping that they were going more for, like, he had it in his pocket, and not quite anything other than that, because that'd be weird. There is one emoji that should not exist. That is not true. They're all really good. Sponsoring gets you great stuff, depending on your perspective of great. Alright, I think everything's pretty great. But, I mean, that's just me. No, the Emoji Movie was not true art. That was, like, true fart. As my dad would say. Because, you know, it's just the joke's too easy to make. Okay. No, wait! Okay, so I gotta make it to the end of the stage in a certain time limit now. And then I get good thing. But, you know, while I'm heading over there, I'm not going to hit any of the checkpoints because I can do the same thing I did in the first level and die and head all the way back to the beginning. There we are. Yep, Henry S. representing the sponsored emotes there. That's all of them, I think. Yeah, so you can only use those emotes if you're a sponsor. So, you know, exclusive stuff, boy. Alright, there's that. Also, is the gem platform in this level a, is that a secret exit, or is that more boxes? I don't remember. I guess I'll have to figure it out as I go. Wait. I didn't hit any more checkpoints, did I? I just want to make sure there's nothing weird back here that I'm forgetting about. No, okay, this is the beginning. Alright, we good. I don't follow the Five Nights at Freddy's series because I don't enjoy it. Sorry. You've never played Crash? I recommend it. The Sane Trilogy for Switch, Xbox One, and PC, I believe, comes out tomorrow. It's already out on PS4, but I mean, pick it up on Switch, are you kidding me? If you have a Switch and you don't get this game, you are doing yourself a disservice. This is the original 3 Crash Bandicoot games, remade. They look beautiful, they play beautifully, and it's a great time. Do I know all the admins in real life? No. I know very few of the admins in real life. But we have bonded through internet. And I'm being impatient again, that's great. And serves me right for looking at the comments. Yeah, I just don't like how those games play. I played the first 3, and I gave them a fair shot, and I just don't like them. You're gonna sponsor next stream, maybe. Cool. Next stream will probably be tomorrow. Or Saturday. I'm not 100% sure yet. I gotta do, like... I'm apparently going away again. Like, I'm going with my family on a trip, so... I have to record a bunch of stuff in advance. That way, the entirety of next week isn't videoless, because that's unacceptable. Yeah, like I said, sponsoring does not, it's, like, I appreciate it, but I also appreciate people who come to the streams and watch throughout the entire thing and interact, because that is very, very helpful to me, because it's very, very hard to talk for 3 straight hours, and it's even harder to do it for 6, which I will never do again, for real this time. And, just having people to talk to and comments to respond to is very, very useful. It makes it a lot easier. Because there's no way I could do this without people to talk to. There we are. Okay. Can I make a sponsor stream? I'm probably not going to do that, because that would restrict a majority of people from commenting. I don't think it's really worth that. Like, I know Etika does stuff like that, but it's just, It's not really my style. Like, your comments with the sponsor badges stick out enough. Like, I'm gonna... Like, now with the badge there, I mean, I get to as many comments as I possibly can, but, with the badge there, that catches my eye more often, so, I mean, you're probably more likely to be noticed, but, not because I do it intentionally, just because it's, more eye-catching. It is $5 a month, but it's, it is not auto-renew, so, like, you need to renew it yourself. So, basically, if you pay the $5, you could do it just once and then never do it again if you wanted. It wouldn't charge you automatically, I don't believe, but YouTube is changing some stuff about it, so I don't know if it will be auto-renew. I haven't seen anything about that, but that information may become out of date at some point, I'm not sure. Yeah, dat baby gamer, just chill out, hang around, Draw bits, that is entirely false. My favorite juice? I don't know. I don't drink a lot of juice, I drink a lot of water. What time is the game going to be able to play tomorrow? I have no idea. I'm assuming you can download it sometime tomorrow if you're getting the digital version, or as soon as GameStop opens for the physical version. Or, Target or Walmart or wherever you're gonna buy it. Thank you, hippos, for giving your lives to support my cause and my entire body. Wampa fruit juice? They had that in Crash Tag Team Racing. Except it was like a smoothie. And for some reason it doubled the amount of, like, the coins you picked up for a certain amount of time. Like, it was actually a power-up. How do you become an admin? It's just people I trust, Yeah, there we go. Oh man. You can pre-purchase most Switch games. I don't know what jurisdictions that you can do that or not, but Crash might be one of them. I'm not sure. Ice Assassin, do I trust you? I don't really know you. So, I mean, I can't really say I trust you, but you know, like I said, stick around for a while. Are you in the Discord? I mean, that's how all of my friends that are mods now are, you know, got mod.
3 crystals. Not bad. I see you are getting the hang of it.
Horses is $60 in Canada. Bottled water and his girlfriend are actually in Canada right now, and that just makes it sound like the world is... it just sounds like, I don't know, madness over there. My favorite game ever? It's Mario 64 or Mario Odyssey. Yeah, no, Forces isn't worth $40 to me. It's definitely not worth $60. Like, if you have to pay $60 for... You know what? Canadians, come down to America, buy Sonic Forces, then go back. That's definitely a worthwhile endeavor, because it's not worth $60. Or you know what? Better yet, just buy it online. I don't think that would work, actually, but buy it on eBay. I looked at my microphone. That's not going to help me. Forces is $1 in Narnia. That's good. I like that. Geez, Narnia. Their economy is going down, huh? You're in the Discord, you watch every second of the streams, you make art, you're subbed, what else do you want from me? I mean, it's not, like, I mean, it's not you specifically, dude, it's just, like, I would say the same thing to anybody who just asks that without really, that I don't really know, you know? I can't just hand it to people, because, like, that's not a smart business decision. I mean, it's not like I think you specifically would do anything wrong, it's just I don't know you, you know? Like, I would say the same thing to anybody. My favorite meme, probably the Drake and Josh stuff from a while back. Or, there was something else. I specifically said to someone, this is my favorite meme ever. And I don't remember what it was, but look at how nice the effect on this crystal is. It makes the inside of this room all purple, it makes Crash all purple, and now it's gone. Remember steamed hams? I do like that as well. That's a good one. Sorry, I just got way into the song. The foot lettuce meme? I never really saw the point of that one. But I mean, it's a meme, so there is no point, really, so... I know you're not... That armadillo gets me every single time. I know you're not begging, I just... It's like I said, you know? I don't really know you, so I wouldn't go out of my way to do that right now. The game is crashing onto Switch tomorrow, correct. In real 4K, not really. It's just regular 1080p, I believe. What about the Yesent meme? No. Again, there are some memes I see, and I'm just like, that's literally the dumbest thing I've ever seen. That's one of them. Came back to a pun. Well, Mitsuki, you know me. Alright. Ah, I almost just walked right into that. That would have been nice and jolly. Like, I could probably just continue going with Crash 2 the entire rest of the stream, because this game just... I enjoy this one so much. But I do want to play all of the levels, and I do want to finish off with trying to do the new level. I mean, they do recommend you have all the power-ups for it, but you don't have to. So, like, we could try to see and just watch me suffer for a bit, or I could just play the game and then go to it later. Crate. There we are. Okay, perfect. Bonus. Yes, correct. We're in a bonus stage. How perceptive of you. What is the worst game I've ever played? I don't know. That's pretty tough. I can't answer that. I don't know. There are a lot of bad games, but I don't know which one has been the worst. It's a good spot to live in America because you hear a lot of stuff about there. I mean, I did that wrong. I should have, I jumped on all 3 of those boxes, but see, in these games, if you jump on a box, the multi-jump boxes, and then you jump off of it, the second you touch it again, it's going to shatter. So, basically, you need to jump on one of those, so you have an easy route back to the top. Like, watch, I'll show you what I was supposed to do. Like there. See, now it doesn't matter because I can take those 2 other boxes nice and easy. I mean, it's not like it matters because the bonus segments don't take lives from you. So there. Now when I go back that way, I can shatter those really quickly and then be on with my life. Penguin Boy, I've looked at Baldi, I don't want to play it. I don't think it looks fun. Alright. Did I play this game when I was a kid? Yes. This one specifically, Crash Bandicoot 2 I had. I did not have 3 or 1. Don't play Roblox? Got it. Wasn't planning on it. I mean, except for 100,000, of course. I've promised. There we go, that's all 53. Yeah, I mean, why would I revisit a game that makes me do math? I'm in college, I've taken all the math courses I need to, I never need to touch math again. Math is over, it's cancelled. Why did you not have 1 but you had 2? What? What, tomorrow stream? I don't know. I want to start a Pokemon game, and I'm gonna put it up in the Discord. I think I'll put it up in the Discord and see what people want, because I have a couple games in mind. I don't know if I would do Spyro right after Crash tomorrow, but I do want to finish Spyro 3 before Spyro the Reignited Trilogy comes out. I don't cringe at Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom is a really good show. Sonic Boom makes me laugh, honestly. I just canceled my Hulu membership. I was gonna watch the show, but instead I decided to keep my Funimation account for now because I'm having a lot more fun watching Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball. But eventually I will go back to Hulu and watch Sonic Boom and Seinfeld and stuff. Because I've been meaning to watch both of those things. These always gave me so much trouble when I was a kid. Like, I never knew the best way to go about doing this. But I guess it's mostly follow the Wumpa trail, if you can. Okay. So the mines in this stage don't kill you. The electric fences will kill you. But the mines in this thing, they blow you up just because they slow you down. Like, you shoot up in the air for a second, and that lets the boulder catch up to you. So you're gonna want to not do that, because that's no good. I mean, it's Crash Bandicoot, I'm sure you all know, but, you know. Insert the drunk guy at 4 AM meme. I've seen that, and that was really impressive. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there was this one video that I saw on Facebook or Twitter at some point, and it was like, the caption is, "My drunk friend sent me this at 4 AM. That was perfect. And it's just him playing this level, in the original Crash 2, I think, and he does the entire, like, all the music and all the sound effects in, just with his mouth, and it's really good. Like, all the sound effects sound really accurate, and the music sounds really funny. It's something to check out, definitely. Why did you have Crash 2 but not Crash 1? I don't know. I mean, it's not like I could go drive around at that point and figure that out. I mean, I had Crash 2, and as far as I was concerned, Crash 3 and 1 didn't exist. Why aren't these bursting like they're supposed to? Oh, shoot. You need to see Cortex for your art? I mean, I don't have any way I could show you Cortex easily. I mean, I have a Cortex Skylander up there. Stupid mirrored camera. It's like right over there somewhere. But obviously that's way too small. I would recommend Google, I guess. God, I do need some kind of bot. Is there any bot for YouTube chats that, like, can just say random messages? Like, I know we were talking about one to get one that posts the Discord link, but I would love to get one that says, hey, if you're having stream lag and Garrulous doesn't say anything about it, it's probably on your end. Because that's probably one of the things I see most of the time on stream. Probably one of the things I explain most often as well. I will stream Mega Man 11 when it comes out. I will not be good at it, but I will stream it. I have never been good at a Mega Man game ever, unless it's one of the spin-offs. We go down in this level, not up. Whoops. Hey, Penguin Boy, I play Mania mods all the time. When I stream, I tend to not do Sonic Mania, because if I play Sonic Mania all day for videos, and I stream it all day for streams, then I'm going to get bored of it, and I don't think anybody wants that to happen. Alright. I mean, I certainly don't want it to happen. I could just let the boulder hit them, but, like, where's the fun in that? Crash doesn't run at 60 FPS on any consoles currently. It runs at 30 and it looks really, really good. Just, it looks like 60 because it's so smooth. Yeah, Penguin Boy, there's a thing that me and some people are working on to make a mod themed around my channel, but it's kind of slowed down lately. Oh, Antdude is streaming Crash Bandicoot too. Neat. Over on Twitch, I assume. Oh, right. I'm gonna do this first. See, in the original Crash, you would go to the center platform and you would go up, and that would trigger the boss battle? But then I think there was no way to replay the boss battles. So I guess adding the portals to them is a pretty good idea. Though I kind of miss just going up and being confronted by a boss halfway through. Which is kind of a neat idea. Ripperoo is easy. I don't like Ripperoo's battle in the first game, but in this one it's pretty simple. And I spin into him there for no reason, just because, I don't know, it's force of habit. You spin into him after he kills himself with nitro crates. What a dope. That was a little close. you're not gonna switch to Antdude? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I believe he got a copy of this game from Activision as well, so that's a nice feeling. Be like, oh yeah, people I love watching got the same thing I did, so it's like, ooh. I don't think that's the case, Spider Guy. He got the code as well, so that's why he's playing it. There you go, Ripperoo. I don't know how your head gets buried in the floor like that, but have a good trip back to the psych ward. Alright, so good on World 1. Up. Thank you. Found any bugs yet? I mean, the game comes out tomorrow. This is the final version, I assume.
I see that Ripperoo failed to prove much of a challenge yet again. But back to business.
Yeah, exactly. Back to business. Leave me alone. Big house meme? I don't know what that means, Penguin Boy. Yeah, no, I still don't really know what that means. Yeah, boy. Nothing like a little animal cruelty. Yeah! No, that's terrible. Jeez. Okay. Dylan, stop. No. Why would I stop? I get 10 free lives. The Big House meme was made by Nathaniel Bandy. I don't really watch him. Nor did I see him at too many games. He was the one person I didn't see that I knew was going to be there. I mean, I'm not too upset about it, though, because I don't really watch his videos, but, you know, I mean, anyone who loves Mario 64 that much is a friend in my book. He is good. Yeah, I know. People like him. I just haven't really watched. Alright. So I'm gonna give this game like another 15 minutes or so, and then we're gonna move on to Crash 3. And the hard level. Do I watch Dat Pags? No. I don't know who that is. Alright, see you later, Sean. Oh, shoot. Come on, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to jump over him. The porcupine. Ah! Why do I keep... You can't hit them from the front. I don't know why I keep... You can't hit them unless their spikes are down. I don't know why I kept doing that. Stop. There we go, just ignore them. Will I ever play Last Impact? I already did a 100% playthrough of that on my channel. You can go find a playlist of that. Like, if you want to see if I've done something, go to my playlist section. There will be a playlist for every single thing I've ever done. Because I like organization. Welcome back, Prodigious. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. That was frightening. Out of my house, porcupine. There we are. Ah. Went too far with that one. There we go. It's like Dat Pags is like if the Game Grumps were dumb teens. That sounds not fun. You're back from looking up Cortex. Congratulations, welcome back. Alright. Ah, wait, no! Ah, shoot. The ice physics in this game are really annoying. I don't know if they were worse in the original or not, but I remember having a lot of trouble with the ice physics in this game, particularly. And here's what I was doing in the car today when I was heading over to my current house. I mean, I wasn't driving, just so you know, because I wouldn't be that stupid, but this part is really, really annoying. As far as coming out soon, and there's no Switch confirmation. Yes, there is. Nintendo of Europe, or Nintendo of UK confirmed it the day it was announced. And then they took it down because they weren't supposed to, I guess. But, you know, they listed it. So, you know, it's Nintendo of UK, so I don't think they're wrong. Like, why would they list that randomly if it wasn't true? Like, they clearly listed it when they weren't supposed to, so they had to take it down. So I would not worry about a Switch version. I might do the Octo expansion. Every single day that goes by, I keep getting more and more interested in that. Yes, I just like to watch the world explode around me. Yeah, no, I like the Joy-Con separate like this. I don't like the grip very much. As I was saying earlier, I like having them, like, separate in my hands. I can hold my hands wherever I want them to. It's just, it's more comfortable for me this way. Like, I would go as far to say as, like, I prefer this over the Pro Controller, but the Pro Controller is really nice for certain games, so I can't say that 100%. Yes, I have seen that, DAW Sauce. That was a good one. That was a good one. I mean, it was a bad one, but, you know, it was funny. Joy-Con separate, the Pro Controller sucks for Mario Odyssey? I don't really think so. I had a good time with it. Okay, so I think I can do like 1 or 2 more levels, and then we'll move on to Crash 3. I kind of thought she was gonna dance, but okay. Okay, so there's a death platform in this one. So if I make it to the platform without dying once, then it's gonna be usable. If not, then I don't get it. It removes a part of the Switch's uses. I don't know what you mean by that. It has every single feature the Joy-Cons do. It has the Joy-Con HD rumble. It has the amiibo functionality. It has the gyroscope and the motion control, the motion sensor, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if it has a pointer, like this Joy-Con. Which one of them has the pointer? This one, right? The IR pointer? I think it might, I'm not sure, but I mean, it's not like they use that for anything, so to be honest, I don't think you're really at a loss if you use the Pro Controller over the Joy-Cons. It's just, it's annoying charging that, because you need to plug it in a different way. Charging Joy-Cons is really sweet, because all you gotta do is just plug it into the Switch, put it in the dock. I find that really easy, and my Joy-Cons are hardly ever dead. Though now that I say that, I do need to charge them before I go on vacation, because I'm gonna get Mario Tennis, and hopefully me and my brothers are gonna chill out in our hotel room after, you know, after we're done doing what we're doing for the day, and we can play Mario Tennis on the big screen. I brought my Switch to Too Many Games as well, so Jack and I could play games, but the hotel we were in, well, it was an inn, you know, it wasn't a hotel. It didn't have a TV with an HDMI cord. It had composite cables, which is, weird. Not motion controls? I don't know what you mean, not motion controls. The Switch Pro Controller has motion controls. See you later then, Sonic Gamer. Thank you for coming. The graphics look a little different. I mean, the game does look different, but I don't think it looks different in a bad way. There we are. The hotel was terrible. Listen, we didn't die, and nothing weird happened. It just looked really gross. So it was good, I guess. It was fine. You know, like, we didn't... Like I said, we didn't die. So, I mean... And we don't have, like, lice now or anything, which is also cool. I just wanted to grab this, because if I go into this pathway and then die, I can always come back, and I don't need to worry about dying again. So basically, I just ensure that this is gonna stay here even if I die. And if I went to get that box that was over there in the water, I probably would have died, because that's where I die most of the time in this level. So the death routes are a lot harder. As you can see here, there's a lot more nitro, there's a lot more things that'll just kill you and, you know, won't even ask questions. Stuff like this, where you gotta, like... You have to, like, get right on the edge of that, and then just, like, book it right for it. And you just kind of have to hope that you... Whoops. To hope that you don't touch the whirlpool. Or the middle of it, at least. And see, as you can see up there, even though I died in the death route, and just now, the death portal there... the death, platform is still there. So that's a really nice feature, because I don't know if it did that in the original game. How hectic... What? The heck was that? I jumped. What did he... Okay. How hectic and crazy is the Discord server? It's insanity sometimes. Like, literal insanity. But we try to keep it as calm as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work, but you know, it's fun. It's fun when it's normal. No, I will not do a Five Nights at Freddy's live stream. I don't like those games. So the original, it was the same. See, I never would have made it to the death platforms without dying when I was a kid, so I have no idea. But that's good to hear. It's not completely unfair. Alright, so I made it, but at what cost? My friend Aku Aku is dead. Okay. Hippos. So this is just an alternate exit, and I get a gem. But that means I can just die and go back to the other route. Radical, dude. There are no other chat commands besides the sponsor emotes. Penguin boy. That's what, you get the little badge next to your name, then you get the sponsor emotes. Actually, I'm... Okay, got it! Alright. The art's pretty good, except yours. Oh no, wait, I meant to... Ah, shoot, I forgot to... I need to jump across this really annoying set of platforms before I jump on the jet ski. I never liked that they did that to you. Because these platforms are hard to get to. And then you have to go back with, like, the camera that is not meant for backtracking. Like, that's one thing that some of these games do that I really don't like, because, like, some of the levels, you need to backtrack through parts of the level to get more boxes to get them all. And it's just like, hey, you remember that 6,000, like, the 6,000 nitro boxes and all those enemies walking back and forth that you couldn't possibly see because the camera's not looking at them anymore? You still gotta dodge those, and it's not good. Cash Banuka holding bazooka. Yeah, boy. So one thing you could do, I think, is you could go over here and get these boxes before you hit the checkpoint. But then if you die trying to get back or over there, you're gonna have to go back, like, you know, a considerable amount. So there's really no great way to do that. The red gem stuff? I don't have the red gem currently. I don't remember how you get that, actually. It's in Snow Go, I believe, right? Or one of the snow level. Okay. It's my favorite TV show. Probably Doctor Who. Oh, you swine. You could glitch it in the PlayStation release. I am aware. I could never get it to work myself, but you could, in the original Crash Bandicoot game, Crash Bandicoot 2, you could grab the red gem by doing, like, a crazy combination of buttons and then doing a body slam. In this one, however, they moved the red gem way higher up, so you can't even hope to do that again. It would have been nice, though, if they left that in there, because I know sometimes when people remake games, they leave glitches in intentionally, because, you know, speedrunners like them. But at the same time, who really cares at the end of the day? Speedrunners, I guess. Dylan, you just can't wait to get review copies of Nintendo games. I don't know if I will ever be able to do that, but if I do, that'd be really, really cool, because, like, heck, you know, I love Nintendo games. Oh, I forgot about the red why did I wasted so much time doing that, and I couldn't even get the gem. Your hand is broken. Ouch. That sounds painful. I apologize for your hand. Okay. So I think I'm gonna move to Crash 3 now. Just because I can, why not? And then we'll go for another hour, and then we're gonna call it quits. That's not a bottle of water. It's like a metal bottle. Yeah, you're just a little late. I mean, it's not, you know, anything ridiculous. Just 2 hours. Yes, Manuel. Yeah, no, this game still looks great compared to the PS4 one. I honestly think it looks a little better in some regards, because, like, they don't, like, layer on all the fur on Crash. Like, I think he looks better with less, to be honest. Uh-oh, bad news bears. Oh no, I'm so scared.
Uka Uka is free.
In the background, Crash is just using his yo-yo more. He's like, oh, it got dark, oh well.
Great evil has come.
I'm not gonna play Stormy Ascent, but I will play Future Tense once we're done playing, you know. I'm just gonna go through a bit of Crash 3, and then we'll get to Future Tense afterwards.
The great Uka Uka even once. But you, Cortex, you have failed me twice.
Great Uka Uka. It was that infernal Bandicoot.
From deep inside my temple prison, I sent you simple instructions to follow. But you lost the gems, you lost the crystals, and I have lost my patience.
I think, Uka Uka is played by, is he John DiMaggio on this one? Yeah, John DiMaggio plays Uka Uka and Tiny Tiger in this game, I believe. And John DiMaggio is also the voice behind Bender from Futurama and Jake the Dog from Adventure Time, amongst other characters. And I always thought that was kind of cool. And here's Best Song Alert. Also, I like that they give Coco a story reason for actually being in the other games with you. As you can see here, like, she was up there, like, messing with the computer screen. And you could see levels from Crash 2 and 1. She's using the Time Twister machine to go back in time and help Crash. Which I think is a great idea to tie that into the story.
Crash, crash, crash. Why must you always muck in my mud? Oh, look. I have a mask helping me, too.
Well, yeah. I mean, they just got the voices back for that Crash stage, so I assumed they would keep them. I mean, it only makes sense. Alright, here we go. Alright, so Crash 3, overall, for not playing it back when it came out, like, I do think it's probably my favorite Crash game, but I could really do without all of the vehicle sections. Like, Crash 3 has a handful of them. Wrath of Cortex goes crazy and has a vehicle section like every other level. And sometimes it feels like every single level, because sometimes there's a platforming section followed by, you know, vehicle stuff, and it's like, the vehicles aren't fun! I don't really like the vehicles in any of the games, really. Manuel, I feel like they probably made the models from scratch. I doubt they would take a PS1 model and just, you know, try to build off of it. They probably just took his original look and, you know, made a model based off that. There are some parallels between Cortex and Cartoon Robotnik, I guess, because they're both pretty... I assume you're talking about, like, the more menacing Cartoon Robotnik. I mean, like, he's fairly menacing. He likes taunting you. He's evil. I don't know. There's a couple similarities. There we are. Hello, RST Gaming. RSTG Gaming. Sorry, I missed the G. I thought the capital G was part of the gaming. See, they nailed the sound effects in this game, in my opinion. They sound really good. But in the Spyro trilogy so far, and every bit of footage I've seen, when you collect a gem, the sound is just not satisfying in the slightest. Like, I wish they would just take the original sound effect and use that. Like, at Spyro, that's when I'm gonna nitpick to hell, because, like, Spyro 2 and 3 are my jam. Spyro 3 more than Spyro 2 after playing through that on stream. Jeez, that was suffering in some parts. And there we go. Good stuff. That also makes sense, Yoshi. I see how you could draw the parallels there. Do the dance, yeah! I like how they changed the dance up a little bit so it doesn't look like pelvic thrusting anymore, because, you know, that was inappropriate. Also, here we go, David Bowie reference, and we already have our first vehicle section? I like to think it's in his pocket, Casey Kid. You know, his back pocket, because back pockets exist. So these levels, I am not a huge fan of. I don't like how much slower they are. I mean, at least they're usually pretty quick. I don't know, but like, still, I'd prefer it if we just had a whole bunch of platforming stages. Like, if they were to make a new Crash game, I said this earlier, I would love it if it was like the difficulty and like the difficulty curve of Crash 3, but with all of like the fun level designs of Crash 2. And you know, like the level length and stuff. I feel like that'd be a good balance. And just keep the vehicles out of it. Like, I'm tired of them, you know? After playing Crash 3 again, I was like, please, no more. Well, I mean, that was a long time ago, Yoshi. These days, it's probably frowned upon a slight bit. Especially in a kid's game. I mean, I know they didn't mean any harm by it, but like, you know. Alright, so then we have a vehicle segment in a vehicle segment. Which is just whatever. Like, that's the other thing. Like, these, if you don't keep them long enough, sometimes you're not even able to complete the levels with the gems, because you need to go for all the boxes, and sometimes they're in the coral, so you can't actually get the boxes unless you use this little submarine thing? I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be. Vehicle. Oh, you want me to do like a hard like vehicle? It's not how I speak. All right. Ah. See, when I played this at Kids Adventure Cuts when I was a little kid, one of the things I would remember most is that when you got killed by those eels, they would grab you and pull you into the hole, and then they would spit out Crash's boxers, and they're just like pink with hearts on them. And for some reason I always remembered that, and I was always like, oh jeez, I died again, but it's so fun, so I don't care. What do the gems do? If you get all of the gems in the game, you get the true ending. And that's pretty much it. So, I mean, like, if you're a completionist, you go get all the boxes, and you get the crystal, and then you're good. I don't think you need to do the... No, you do need to do the relics in this game. And there's also a time trial thing after you beat a level, where basically you would, you do the level as fast as possible. Depending on how fast you do it, you get the relic. Then eventually the relics unlock more levels for you, which you need to get the gems for. So it's kind of like... It's a lot, but... Like, you go through every single level again once you have a certain power-up, and you try to beat it as fast as possible. And I did do it on PS4. I beat it 100%. And this game, I don't really mind it too much, because it's fun. And you see fake Crash as well, yes. If you get 104% or something like that, you get like a cameo from Fake Crash, who I explained earlier. Alright, and here we go. Now, this is controlled a lot better than the polar bear and the boar from the first game. Like, a hell of a lot better than the boar from the first game. These stages I don't mind too much, but sometimes they go a little bit too quick and you end up missing boxes and it's kind of annoying. So like, when you see a ramp like that, if you hit it, you get shot into the top part, but you need to make a really quick decision and notice where the boxes are, because if you go one certain way and there are no boxes there, there's no way to go back, so you have to kill yourself to get the rest of the boxes you missed. The racist level? Why? Just because it's set in a certain location? I don't see what's wrong with it. Ugh. Oops. Okay. Darn it, don't look at the chat. Never look at the chat. Why am I doing this? Alright, so like I said, I'm gonna play this game for a little while, and then once we're like, I don't know, maybe like 40 minutes in, I'm going to try and play the new level. Because the new level that's coming out DLC tomorrow with the new ports of the game, I don't think is on PS4 right now, so you can't really play it until this version comes out. Or, I mean, just until tomorrow, because you can download the DLC tomorrow, but still, I think it's pretty cool. We can check that level out and see how much is going to kill me, which I know it will kill me a lot, because I'm probably not going to have enough power-ups for it. What are my thoughts on Teen Titans Go? I don't think about it. I try not to think about it as much as possible. Is it paid DLC? I don't think so. I think you're going to be able to get it free for a while, and I think they're also making Stormy Ascent free again for a bit. But it comes with this new port of the game, so I think that's why they're making it free for a bit. When you missed I missed the gem? Well, that was stupid. See, that's what you get for not paying attention. Okay. That's great. Ew. Tiny looks a little, like, shriveled up and gross, actually. I would watch a Crash Bandicoot cartoon, but I feel like it wouldn't be that good. I feel like they'd make it really stupid and mind-numbing, where it could have been really funny, with a lot of good slapstick. Eh, whatever. I mean, I'm not really playing for 100% right now, I'm just kind of playing. And here we go, chase levels. And that lava still looks spectacular. I love how it lights up the models and stuff. It's so neat looking. And the surrounding area, too. Can you redo stages and re-get the gems? I mean, if I wanted to get that gem now, I would have to redo the stage exactly the way I did it earlier. So, like, I would have to get all the boxes again. But, I mean, it's not too much trouble for a stage like that, because they're easy. They're just like, I mean, they may take a little bit of time, because you need to make sure you get the boxes, and sometimes you're just the littlest bit too far away from them, but for the most part, they're not bad. There is a Crash cartoon and it's horrible. Are you talking about the animated cutscenes that they just didn't use for the game? Because it wasn't really a cartoon. It was just, like, animated cutscenes. That was a TNT box. I think those were also TNT boxes. See, the lava was making everything look red, so I assumed it was a regular box. That was pretty good. Yeah, no, it looks fine on Switch. I mean, I almost like this better because it's simpler, you know? I feel like this stays more true to the original game than the PS4 version does, because, like, it looks a little bit more similar. Is it a death route or a gem platform? I cannot tell. I don't care. Let's keep going. Crash's voice actor in the Skylander cartoon or the game? Because in the game, it's still Jess Harnell. It's the same as this one, except thankfully, Crash shuts up a bit more in this game. I'm gonna use this for the checkpoint. If you mean the cartoon, I thought his voice in the Skylanders Netflix show was hysterical. Because it reminded me a lot of the old cartoon, the commercials for Crash 2, where he was Australian. I am aware about the Mario Kart Labo thing. I'm not going to ever do that, but I mean, I guess it's cool. I don't use tilt controls. It's not a good time. There we are. Good stuff. Is the Labo good? Should you spend $90? I can't give you any opinion on that because I'm not buying one. If someone really wanted me to watch, wanted to watch me put that together and use it, I would. But I don't have anyone asking me for that, so I'm just not going to do it and save $90. If that's all right with everybody. Yeah, see, that's the big meme on Mario Kart, the I'm using tilt controls thing. Tint controls. Yeah, that works. There we go. It should be $70. I think the Labo robot is $70, but I'm still not going to buy that. I just don't see a purpose in it. Like, I feel like I'd play the game for 20 minutes, then be like, alright, cool. I'm glad I spent $10 more than a real game to play this. You know, not really. How long have I been playing Crash 3, by the way? Did I just start? I feel like I just started. Oh, stupid, stupid man. Do I think Crash Bandicoot is Dark Souls? No, and I find that entire trend of people calling something the Dark Souls of whatever, like, incredibly stupid. Like, there are plenty of games that are hard. Dark Souls is not the only hard game in existence. Like, have you played Crash 1, for example? But I mean, I just feel like we shouldn't be referring to games as other games, because they're unique enough to be described on their own. We don't need to force that on them. Okay, like, wow, Cuphead's the Dark Souls of platformers, or... Like, no, it's not. Shut up. Ah! No, please! Okay, I wouldn't have gotten the box gem for that anyway, but I don't really care. Yeah, see, no, that's fine. Dark Souls is the Dark Souls of Dark Souls. That's fine. Who cares? But when people start throwing that label on everything else, that's when it annoys me, because it's like, can't you be original for 10 seconds in your measly life, maybe? I don't know. Okay, what do we got next? Coco level. Oh, Crash didn't fall down that time. Did you hear the thing YouTubers have been doing? Actually, are you getting Mania Plus in the first place? Yes, I am getting the physical version, yeah. I'm going to buy the digital I'm going to buy the digital update for PC, and then I think I'm going to get the physical Switch version. Maybe? I'm not sure, because I have it on Switch already. I might buy the update and then buy the physical version, just because I want to own it. And, you know, to be fair, the game changed my entire life, so I feel like I want to own a boxed copy of it. So, yeah, I'm probably going to be spending, like, it's not going to be that much. Like, it's going to be $10 or so to get the updates for Switch and PC. And then it's going to be $20 to get the game, $30 to get the game physically. Like, that's just $40. And that's equal to Forces, and, you know, Mania has done so much more for me than Forces has, so who cares? They did say that if you have the digital, the saves are ready. What? They're read by physical too. Well, I know, but why would I want to, like, if I already own the digital version, why would I want to have to put a game card in to play the game? Like, I mean, I'll buy the physical version just to have and look at. Maybe I'll have someone sign it at some point, who knows, but... Like, I would still go for my digital copy, because, like, it's always in my Switch no matter what. It's kind of like, I'm trying to decide what I want to do with the new Smash Brothers, because if I download it, like, I kind of regret not getting the digital version of Smash 3DS, because now I need to switch out my game cards whenever I want to play that, and that's annoying, because, you know, like, if I'm going on vacation, I can only bring so many things with me, because I want to be able to keep track of them. If they're all digital, then I never need to worry about losing game cards. Though, if they're all digital, eventually, when the apocalypse happens, we won't be able to download them again. So if I don't have my Switch already, you know, all my stuff fully downloaded, then I'm screwed. And maybe not the apocalypse per se, but, you know, just one day when the eShop for the Switch shuts down, if I don't download all that stuff, I just won't be able to have it. I would have to rebuy it again, physically, but, I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world, I guess.
Yes.
No, stop, Coco! Oh, jeez. And, okay. You're getting the digital upgrade. Yeah, I recommend getting the digital upgrade if you have it. I'm just a maniac who needs to own a physical copy because it's a game that's very important to me. Smash, however, I feel like I might just get digitally because it'll be easier. There you go. Yeah, Penguin Boy. Those emotes, totally worth it in my opinion. And as more people sponsor, we have the ability to put in more custom emotes, so I don't know how many more we need for another one, but I think we're close. Like, there should be 17 of you now. Or 16, because I feel like maybe 16. I'm not sure. What if there was a Garrulous 65? Well, he would obviously be better, because he's more. I'm pretty good at this game. I don't know. I don't feel like it's possible to be good at these segments. They're just really, really twitchy. You just have to be really, really careful, and that requires going very slow. But I'm sure speedrunners 100% this in 10 seconds, so, you know, ignore what I'm saying. And again, this isn't the first time I've played this, so, you know, that might be something. Ugh. Ice Assassin, you have a good name. I wouldn't change it. You feel like you value a triple game more if you own it physically? Sure. I don't really know what you mean. There we are. Okay, so now it's up to Crash to beat Tiny Tiger. And it's weird, because you actually can't play as Coco in the boss fights, and I don't know why. Like, my theory is Crash doesn't want his little sister risking her life facing these dangerous mutants.
Coco stole the pretty crystals. Tiny, take them back in Gladiator Arena.
Okay, I'm outperforming Jacksepticeye. I don't know if that's hard to do, in terms of, like, I mean, is he good at games? I mean, I wouldn't say I'm good at games, but I know people like Markiplier and him usually get, like, you know, ripped into for not being good at games. Yeah, Tiny and Crash of the Titans was a huge mistake. That was the worst redesign. He was like a weird... Whoops. He was like a bad Mike Tyson ripoff. Is this worth it? You've never played a Crash game? Yes. Yes, for $30, having 3 of arguably some of the best platformers ever on the Switch. Yes, it's totally worth it. There's a way you can totally cheese this fight, and I forget how. But if you cheese it, they actually added a thing where the crowd throws cheese at you. So, it's kind of funny. Tiny doesn't look so tiny, that's the point. That's the joke. Is it over here, maybe? No, it's not over here. I mean, I can kill them fairly easily, but I know there's a way you can do that, and I wish I could have shown that off, but I don't actually know where to go for that. Cheese it like the frog swimming in Darker Side, I guess. I mean, that's a huge cheese tactic. And then they throw tomatoes at Tiny's unconscious body as he lays dying. But guess what? I don't care. I survived. That's all that matters. Tiny's name is a lie? No, it's a joke. It's the top left corner. Basically, if you cheese it in this fight, the lions just don't come anywhere near you.
Well done, children. By defeating Tiny, you have unlocked the gate to the next time travel area. Go back to the center of this time twister and save your progress if you wish. From there, you will see that the
Awesome,
gate to
Nintrep.
the second time.
I hope you have fun. What is Fake Crash? Fake Crash is... I explained this earlier. There was a bootleg plushie that someone made. Again, I don't know where it was made. I feel like they said China. I'm not 100% sure, but it was Crash with massive eyebrows and like big ol' dumb teeth, like big ol' square buck teeth. And the Naughty Dog team liked it so much, they thought it was so funny that they made a character in this game. And I think his name was, it was like codenamed Trash Bandicoot at first. I don't know when I'm streaming Sonic Mania again. Next month, definitely for Mania Plus, but if you really want me to just stream nothing but Sonic Mania, then we are going to, you know, we're going to have a problem, because I'm not going to do that. Because I will get bored of it, and then my channel will be over. Because that's what people want to watch. And I don't want that to happen. So that's why I don't stream Sonic Mania every single weekend. But, yeah, so they liked the Crash bootleg doll so much that they actually turned it into a little character. And it was actually one of my favorite characters for a bit, because it was just so goofy looking. And he's actually a major character in one of the Game Boy Advance Crash games, which are really, really good, mind you. I think those are some really solid games. And that being Crash the Huge Adventure and, Crash Bandicoot 2 Entranced. Like, those are super good games if you ever pick those up. They're a little frustrating here and there, but they're good. And in one of the, instead of, like, the villain's goal in that game, in Crash Entranced, was to kidnap all three of the Bandicoots, so Crash, Crunch, and Coco, and hypnotize them into being evil. But instead of grabbing Crash, they accidentally grab Fake Crash, because Aku Aku protects Crash while he's being sucked through the portal. So, then that leaves Crash open to go save all three of them, and after you beat Fake Crash in a really interesting boss fight where he mimics your every move and you need to make him walk into spikes, the brainwashing goes away, and then he helps you defeat, Entrance, who's the new villain from the game. And I remember playing that a lot on my GBA when I was little, and being infuriated, because it's really hard. Yeah, Yoshi. Totally. Alright. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it, Fake Crash only shows up in this game if you 104% it. I think it's 104%, but you need to, like, get every single thing. I don't think the DLC level matters, because that was just added. But, you get every single relic, every single gem, every single crystal, and then you can see Fake Crash in, I think, maybe this level? You see him dancing near one of the huts, you see him in some of the Coco levels. That frog just killed itself, rest in pieces. And that's pretty much it. Awesome, Manuel. I'm glad to hear that. I mean, I'm not going to be exhausted this time, because it's only 9 o'clock, so... You see him in this level? If I had the time and patience, I would hook up my PS4 after this to show you, but... It's really easy to just Google it, so... You know, you can do that. Oh, almost missed. There we are. So yeah, don't hit that block before you get that crate or else you can't get it. Did I see the two things you said earlier? Nope. Sorry. Am I gonna play Stormy Ascent? Not in this stream. I am gonna play Future Tense though, because that's the level that just came out. I suffered through Stormy Ascent one time. I don't really want to do it again. Entropy is the best boss in Warped. I thought Entropy was pretty cool. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Give me that. Thank you very much. What if Rise of Lyric had a sequel? It wouldn't. In no way would Sega think that's a good idea. The actually decent Sonic Boom game got a sequel. Shattered Crystal got a sequel, and I think that's probably it for Sonic Boom. I don't think we'll ever get another one of those. Penguin Boy, I just kind of explained why I'm not playing Sonic Mania. And Undertale, I'm not playing until the Switch version comes out. Gee whiz. Oh, that's so clever. I love the names of the levels. I don't think that just the TV show being good means the game deserves a second chance for consoles. I don't think that is equal at all. If they wanted to have Sanzaru Games make another game for Sonic Boom, but on consoles, I would be open to that. But at the same time, those games are just okay. They're not, like, great. Like, Fire and Ice was already, like, $5 off the first time I saw it at GameStop, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks after it came out. So, like, that doesn't bode well for how well it did. Is this an early copy? Yes, yes it is. Thank you, Activision, again for the early copy. I love you. I don't need to say that every time, but I am very grateful, so... I like Sonic Mania more than Sonic 3 Knuckles. Goodbye, monkey. Alright, there we go. I like the monkey, like, it's so weird, the monkey is carrying jars for some reason. I don't know why he's carrying jars like that. But, it sounds like they're doing, like, isometric exercise upstairs. What the heck's going on? I apologize for the noises, but, you know, I can't do anything about that. My family is home for once. What was I saying? Why monkey have jar? The hell was that? Jeez. So loud, God. Having a room in a basement's great, but like, when there are people walking around upstairs, it's awful. Give me just 1 second, alright? I will be right back. Up in the deck is a little bit, you know. Okay. Alright, so that's right, I muted the wrong audio track, that's cool. Whatever. Close enough. Not like there was anything to hear, but okay. How do I even... There we go. Hello. When is the future tense coming out for the PS4? That is coming out tomorrow when the port releases. Alright, sorry about that. I went and told them I am still live to stop swabbing the floors or whatever they're doing up there. Okay. Genie in a lamp, great. Okay, scorpions beware. Okay, what was I saying? The new level is out for free, I believe, tomorrow. So you can look forward to that if you like torturing yourself, because I hear it's pretty hard. And there shouldn't be any more interruptions. We should be good, probably, hopefully. Can you shake the Joy-Con to spin? No. And because of that, I just lost the box. Okay. Cool. Might get this game in the future. Get it on Switch. I would definitely recommend getting it on Switch, because that way you can take it wherever you want to go. And it still looks fine. There's no drawback. There's like literally no drawbacks. If you care about Crash missing all of the extra, like, superfluous fur that he has in the other versions, like, then I guess don't get the Switch version, but it is so beyond worth it, in my opinion. I needed that to be a TNT crate. My bad. Yeah, no, that dead was on purpose. Because, see, these things spinning around, if you don't hit them quick enough, then they disappear. They turn into metal crates, which you can't destroy. But the thing is, that other one that I hit in time, I needed that to be a TNT crate so I could hit the switch beneath it. There we go. His eyes look lifeless. I mean, they didn't look too full of life in the original either, so... You know, it always kind of gave the impression that there was no brain in there. And it's still doing a good job. What happened to the token bonuses? They were so much cooler. I prefer it this way, because that way you don't miss out on the bonuses if you don't find one token. What happened, though? What did I do? I'm just trying to jump on a box. Why did he die? That or Crash doesn't have a soul. That's possible because he was created in a lab. Well, I mean, he was altered in a lab. He was a regular Bandicoot until Cortex, like, did some scary, I don't know, scientist magic on him. Yes, no, you should totally get this for Switch. I really recommend it. If you don't pick this up for Switch, you are literally only, you're only hurting yourself. Like, people are always saying, like, there's no games on Switch, and I'm like, what about Zelda and Mario Odyssey, and, you know, all this good stuff that's here, and now Crash Bandicoot, the original 3 games that everybody loves, everybody praises, you know, the Sane Trilogy that everybody loves. Like, you can't say there's no games anymore. But you don't have a Switch? Then don't get it for Switch. But, you know, here's my countermeasure. Get a Switch. We can talk about it later, Evan. You don't have an Xbox or PlayStation? Get a Switch, then. Alright, so we got to the second world. I got some stuff in there. I think I want to try and play the new level now, because I don't know. I think I'll devote the rest of the live stream to trying to do that. Level 31. Yeah. So I've seen a little bit of this, and it's very difficult. So I expect to die over and over and over and over again, and possibly not even finish it. Because they recommend that you have all of the power-ups. Like, in fact, I can't even get the box gem without all the power-ups, so I'm not even gonna bother. Which Crash games are you playing on the Sane Trilogy? After, I mean, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now. We've looked at all of them so far. Like, if I do come back to this and want to finish all the games, I'll probably do the exact same thing. I'll spend an hour on the first game, an hour on the second, an hour on the third, and we'll finish them like that. Because I think that's just a good way to finish these games, because they're not, like, super long. But, you know, there is a lot to them. And I don't think I'll 100% any of them, to be honest, but I'll try my best to get as much as I can. Because I've already 100%ed them once. I don't think I want to do it again. You have a GameCube in your basement? You're not going to be able to get the Sane Trilogy on that. I apologize. Yes, I would 100% get Spyro for Switch when it comes out. That is going to be where I get it first, if it is available, which I'm pretty sure it will be. Because the day it was revealed, Nintendo UK put up a thing for it. And that's Nintendo UK, so, you know, if they made the mistake to publish it, like, it probably wasn't like a, oh wait, we're not offering that game, it's like a, oh wait, we weren't supposed to tell them yet. So, I have no worries about that, and I'll also get it for PC, like I'm gonna do with this game. Like, I got this for free from Activision a little early, and thank you again for that, Activision, because holy heck, that's nice. I'm also gonna buy it again tomorrow when it comes out for PC. Or I'll buy it once the mods start happening, I think. Well, I'm glad you like the stream, Sean. So how many lives do I have? I have... It won't tell me lives. I have 19 lives. I fully expect to use all of those, because I am an idiot. I like how he slips off platforms like that. It's literally the worst thing ever. For reals, though. You're gonna do me like that. Okay. I was hit in the surrounding explosion, apparently. Maybe, like, the little wood chips fell off the box and hit me. Thanks, Activision. No. We don't need to do that. I already thanked them a million times and on Twitter. Can't I jump on them if they're flaming like that? Like, I feel like I did that when I was playing this before. Oh, geez, that looks swell. Alright, not worrying about the boxes is probably... You weren't on fire? You were not on fire? What was that about? You all saw that, right? Like, now he's on fire. You want a mod that gives you the power-ups in Crash 1? I assume there will be something like that pretty early on, because I assume all they would have to do is move Crash's files from Crash 1 to 3. I don't know how hard that would... Or from 1 to 3, I mean. I don't know how hard that would be, but, you know, whatever. I'm sure that'll happen eventually. Also, I don't think I showed you guys this. I'm wearing my my Vine Sauce shirt. I got this at Too Many Games, and I even got it signed by Vinny, Imakuni, and Jen from Vine Sauce, and that was pretty cool. And I hate this. This is terrible. Can't you just jump over the rockets, over all caps, for some reason? I don't know what you're talking about, rockets. I mean, I wouldn't want to just randomly jump over them and try and waste lives like that. Okay, I need a checkpoint, though. I could probably just run past it, to be honest, but I don't want to try. Come on! You start your fire animation, you immediately incinerate me? That's just really not polite. Can you stream Mario 64? I've streamed Mario 64, I've streamed ROM hacks, and I don't have anything else I want to stream right now. Not until 20,000. I'm doing Mario 64 online for 20,000. I'm sure that... I doubt Spyro is not coming. Like, Spyro will come to the Switch. I'm like 90% sure. I don't know if it'll be later. If it is later, I will wait, because I'm not going to buy it for PS4 and waste time like I did again with... Like, it's not a timed exclusive. It's coming out for everything at the same time, unlike Crash did. So, I have no doubt that Spyro will be very close behind. Ugh. Yes. Thank you. Until then, rip Spyro. No, Spyro has a very bright future now. I just hope the game's fun. And I hope it controls similarly to the originals, because that's what made it fun to me. Well, part of it, at least. Ah! Yeah. Yeah, no, I am not going that way, sorry. Oof. I am trying to get as many... I'm missing a lot. I don't really care, that's the point. Like, I can't get all the boxes, I already know this. And also, the backseat gaming is not really appreciated, Penguin Gamer. I'd really appreciate it if you stopped. Alright. It's actually in the rules section. We'll probably get 20k by tomorrow. No. I think it'll be a bit longer than that. I'm at 19k. I'm at 19,400 right now. So it's going to definitely be like a solid week or something. Why the... He hasn't started his animation. Why does it kill you? Break the locked boxes to follow the secret area. Alright, I mean, I don't really need to get all the stuff. That's the thing. Like, I can't get all of it right now. Anyway, I guess I'll see what's down here, though. That is a dick move. That's the best way I can describe that. Well, they put a TNT crate down there in the giant massive crates. The games never do that to you. Like, the games are always fair with you. That's really stupid. You know, I mean, you know, if you look at that right there, you can definitely tell it's not an original level, because they would have never done that. Well, I think. I have to go back? Oh, God. Alright. Ten lives. I've already lost 9 whole lives. Alright, well I got it that time, but I was way too early, so that's... What is backseat gaming? Have you ever heard of the term backseat driving? You know, where you go like, oh no, don't, slow down, oh stop, oh this guy's coming really close to you, oh, like, you know, trying to, like, treating you like you have no idea what you're doing. It's like that, except for gaming. You know, like, oh, wait, you missed that, oh, wait, you should have jumped there, oh, wait, I could have done this better, oh, you know, stuff like that. Okay. Okay, so these... I have to wait even longer. Okay. Those are very weird timings. Whatever. Okay, alright, Duck! Oh, jeez. Hey, what? What is that? You can't do that! You can't put an enemy off screen like that! That is like I wanna be the guy shenanigans. Like, that's not Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot's hard, but it's hard because it's... You know, it's got a challenge to it. It's difficult. It's not because they kill you with stupid traps. God. That is so stupid. I mean, the level's supposed to be hard. It's not supposed to be ridiculous or stupid. How the heck did I do that? I should not have made that, but it's not gonna matter, because 5 lives, I'm never gonna make it to the end of this. I guess spinning means nothing. Oh, does the front of his thing kill you? Do you need to hit the top of it? I see the glowing red, so that must be that. There we go. I assume they're gonna make me do that several more times because it wasn't, you know, hard enough the first time. No, wait! Oh my god. Oh god. Okay. Hey, Penguin Boy, seriously, if you're just gonna keep saying the same things over and over again, and, like, this literally applies to anything, like, they're going to ask you to stop, so you should probably stop, because they already asked you once. Alright. I gotta wait till they're not spiky. I have 1 life left. And I could have 2, if I'm daring enough. Alright, I've got 2 lives left. Oh god. Okay. Alright. I don't know if I want to give this more than 1 game over, because I just did, you know, waste 20 lives on this. That's a lot. I think I spent 50 lives on Stormy Ascent, but that was because I was trying to, you know, 100% the game. So, Oh! I did it! Oh, that was the end! Alright, neat. Wow. Okay. 1 life left. Just 1. Alright. I never want to get 100% on that level, jeez. That sounds terrible. And then the relic? Oh, god, no. Thank you. I spent 15 minutes in that level. It's better than Stormy Ascent. Like I said, Stormy Ascent took me forever. Okay, so I could just do a little bit more of Crash 3 now, since we've seen that level. What's next? We've done those 2, so we have... Oh. I do not like these levels at all. Is this Green Hill Zone? No. Okay, so these levels I, like, actually hate. But at the same time, at least they're over quick, and if you're not trying to get everything, then I don't think they're too big of a deal. Like, if you're aiming to get all the boxes, you are gonna be here for a bit. Because to get the gem, I believe... I don't think... Do you need to come in first to get the gem? I don't know if you do. I don't think you do, so... To get the crystal, you have to get, like... You have to get first place, of course. To get the gem, you need to get all the boxes. And I guess you could sacrifice your first run to do that, but... You know, then it's gonna take longer. Alright, 4th place. We can pull this around. So when you hit those ramps like that... Oh, look at that. Okay, I didn't get all the boxes. Or did I? Okay, well I got all the boxes, but I did not get the crystal, so that sucks. You actually completed all the Crash games 105%, 102 for Crash 2, and then your PS4 reset, and you have to do it again. See, at that point, you know, I took pictures of my completed save files. So I never have to do it again. I have the proof. Nor would I want to do it again, honestly. I'm gonna do Crash 2 first. I recommend Crash 3 a lot, to be honest. It's really, really good, it's just I don't like all the vehicle segments. Stream art? No, I'm gonna play for like 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes. Because the other games, I definitely played for a while. I want to be fair. I mean, I know I did play this game technically because I was playing that new level, but I just, I want to show more of the regular game too. Hello, Noah. How are you? Okay, so I think I messed up when I hit that police car earlier. Well, duh. It's a redundant, obvious statement of the century. You ever hit a police car, you're definitely in trouble. Why is he called Crash? Because he crashes through the boxes. That was one of the things, they were trying to figure out his name, and they were like, oh, Dash, Smash, Crash. And then they went with Crash, because Willy the Wombat was taken, and that's a terrible name, so... Also, the Joy-Con is, it's doing the cool... the HD rumble. That was suck. And at least they let you restart the level nice and quick. Oh god. I mean, maybe it's not quick because they have to reload it for some reason, but... Can you crash your car? Of course, I crashed into the police car earlier and then I came to a dead halt. And you can even bump into the other cars, and that just ruins your little momentum game there. These police cars are not doing a good job of stopping this road race, though, I have to say. Sonic Team Racing's looking great. Yeah, tell me about it. Get out of my way! Oh, darn it, come on. These stages are so bad. I wish they were optional, because it's just like they're not fun. Alright, thanks for stopping in for a couple seconds, Noah. Oh, you gotta do all the blue spheres in Sonic Mania again, too. Ugh. That sounds awful. Let's do a real level. And I think I'll finish this level and then we'll be done. The Cortex Sphinx is terrifying. If I ever saw that thing when I was running through a desert, I would not at all be happy. Or maybe I would take a quick picture with it, but then I wouldn't be happy. DSP hated the driving sections. I don't know who that is, but they have some sense, apparently. Because the driving stages are awful. See, this is what I like in this game, just the good old platforming levels. And I don't think I can get the gem in this level anyway, so I'm just going to keep going. See, if we were playing Wrath of Cortex, I wouldn't have the luxury of being like, oh, I'm gonna skip the vehicle section and go to a platforming stage. Because I think the first stage, the first world, has... The first level is walking around. The second level... The second level is the roller ball, I think? Then the third level is a plane section or something. Then the fourth level is another platforming level, and then the fifth level is again another vehicle section. So it's like the first world is hardly any platforming at all. And it's just, it's so lame. It's like, why would they do that, you know? Like, they didn't have enough ideas to make platforming levels, so they just gave up and were like, hey, here's 17 vehicles in the first 5 minutes. And they all control terribly. Do I like to eat Wumpa fruit? I mean, it's a fictional fruit, I believe, but yeah, sure. You get 100, they give you an extra life, even in real life. Yeah, the monkey ball sections, those are called the roller, not the roller brawl, sorry, that's Crash Twinsanity. It's called the Atlas Sphere, I believe. You're compressing all... Nice. Sounds good, Maxie. Definitely better than 5 hours. That's what I've got ahead of me when I go to fix the Tomodachi stream that I have to upload. Oh, that was bad. You believe Wumpa fruit are mangoes. I mean, they look similar enough to mangoes. Goodbye, sir. I like, if you just stand near him, he'll just stand there and he'll be like, why? Why has it come to this? Why did the blocks not work? They told me the blocks would work. Am I excited for excitement? Always. See, that's what happens when you hit the buttons in the wrong order. You jump, and then you do a ground pound right into the I don't know, the sandy depths. That was great. Crash's best boy? I don't know. Spyro's best boy, honestly. What's wrong with the Tomodachi stream? I had to edit something out. Alright. So, I think I'm gonna call it quits there. Oh, man. The gold time trial for Stormy Ascent. I'm not gonna even bother with that. No, thank you. Sonic Spinball I don't like. I didn't think it was fun. Okay, so that's Crash Bandicoot Switch. It's fantastic. Thank you again so much to Activision for the review code. I'm having a blast with it, and I mean, I knew I would because it's Crash Bandicoot and it's a fantastic game. We're gonna do stream art real quick, and then we're gonna take off. I'm gonna see if there's anyone streaming right now that we could go visit afterwards as well. No one that it would matter to, so... alright, so stream art, here we go. Alright, here we go. Stream art. Okay, first from Evan. Now I can ping every Discord user when a stream starts. I could always do that. I don't know what you mean. There's me and Crash Bandicoot. That's really neat. Your style reminds me somewhat of Tim Burton's 2D style. I don't know why. It's not like creepy like Tim Burton, but it just has like a similar feel, especially when you draw Flesh as a total abomination. This is just a less blurry picture, I guess. Yeah, it's a bit clearer. That's nice. I like that. It's cool. And there's just me again, I guess. Or maybe not me, because it's not wearing the hat. Let's play Crush Soda Pop. Insane Orange Soda Trio. Crush... Okay. There's a cool little winking Crash. First ever Crash drawing. You still think it looks good? I think it looks good. No, Ty, we didn't beat the game. It's just I wasn't planning on finishing it today, but we did a bunch today, and now I'm all set. Difficulty of Crash gives you anxiety. I feel that. Watch out, you're gonna crash! Oh man, it's Crash the Hedgehog and Sonic the Bandicoot. Eeh. Crash for Smash. Yes, please. That's right, the ending of this game is funny. Cortex has like he has a line that you think is gonna be inappropriate. This is the exact line. And then he says, instead of a woman with nice big bags of ice for my head. Because he's got a headache because Crash beat him so hard. No. Scary. There's another me. There's Crash witnessing holograms for the first time ever. There's a Nintendo Joy-Cons Crash. Crash Wowakoot Insane Trilogy. Yep, that was a good meme. Crash Kirby. Chronic or Srash. That's wrong. I think I'd call it wrong. You left me. The one box. There's Waluigi sitting behind me. Crash and Sonic is one character, made by Z Yoshi. Ugh. Creepy. See the face of the horrible monster in the trees. Before I even read the caption, I was thinking that looked like a face, and you were right. Don't know what that's supposed to be. There's a really cute Crash. I like that a lot. Very cute. A little close. Are his eyes bloodshot? Oh, they weren't even there yet. So you was a bait and switch. He made me think it was cute, then he's all disturbed. Okay. You drew this with your mouth. I mean, that's honestly still probably better than I could draw with my hand, so... Like, that's pretty good. There's the wrinkly tiny tiger. And here's Aku Aku. That looks good. It looks like some of the official art, except, you know, a little bit more simplified. There's the cheesing of the boss fight. Ma, I'm making a YouTube. That's when I had to go upstairs and tell people to shut up. Cash Banuka shooting a bazooka. There's the little the scientists. That one's by Maxi. Thank you. It's cool. Get Crystal Boy. Wow. Wumpa Fruit is poison. I don't think so. I think they're pretty good. Is it the same thing or just a better picture? You can see the original picture just fine. And that does not belong here. Alright. So that's gonna be all for stream art. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. And I'll say it again, thank you again to Activision for providing the review code for this, because that was really awesome and made me feel really good and happy, and I love this game. It's really fantastic. So this will be out tomorrow on Switch, PC, and Xbox One, I believe. It's already out on PS4, but if you do own the PS4 version, you'll be able to download the new level, and I believe it's going to be free. Not sure if it's going to be free forever, so make sure to get it as soon as it comes out if you don't want to pay for it eventually. But anyway, that's going to be all for today. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the stream and you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe, click the bell, follow my Twitter, and join the Discord to keep up with more streams and other things that aren't streams, because I do a lot of things. And I'd also like to give a big old thank you to my current sponsors, who are... We actually got a sponsor during the stream. We have Penguin Boy, Dad Beatley 72, Darkbond 179, Darkbond Livestreams, Random Gamer 157, Silva PhD, Roscoe 13, Henry S, Rob Morrison, Dave Ace, Beyond, Drawbits, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Mech, Mega Traffic Cone, Knuckles, Channel 3 of Knuckles, Creative, and Mike TGC. There's a whole 17 of you now. And I'm wondering when we can add a new custom emote. I feel like we have room for one more. We just unlocked a new one. That's cool. Okay, so eventually I'll put another emote there. Whatever. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. Alright, bye, I guess, and see you around. Video